It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy, and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in this time to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? He rich. Is he rich like me? Has he take us anytime to show you what?
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command.
Eight, ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that...
Walking down the street, I see a fluffy dog. Holy shit, I wanna pet that dog. I'll pet any dog. I don't care what kind. Fat, skinny, sneaky, I don't mind. Hey, buddy, I wanna pet your dog. Please, buddy, I wanna pet your dog. Ugh.
I got a king-size bed. I don't know any kings, but if one came over, I guess he'd be comfortable. Oh, you're a king, you say? Well, you won't believe what I have in store for you. This is to your exact specifications. When I was a boy, I laid in my twin-size bed and wondered where my brother was.
Some Skittles, I get something to drink, because I got the munchies! I've been smoking dope, I got the munchies!
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Radio Shack, America's technology store.
Computer shopping has never been better at Radio Shack. Here's proof. Our new ultra-high-performance 386SX 20 megahertz computer with 85 megabyte hard drive, only $12.99. And it's from Tandy, manufacturer of the best-selling PC compatibles in America. Or get a 286-based Tandy home office computer with color monitor and hard drive, only $899.95. Shop your friendly nearby Radio Shack. Great selection, superior service. Nobody compares.
Do you have ice hockey by Activision?
Think you're ready for it? One of the roughest video games around for your Atari game system? Ready to battle for the puck? Well... To inflict fierce body checking? Yeah. Furious stick checking? Yeah. Ruthless tripping? Yeah. You really think you're ready for all that? I'm ready! Fine. Here's your charge. Ice hockey by Activision!
Whoa, the door's really open.
And check this out. Real leaking rear main seal.
You can peel off the rust. Look at the gas-guzzling V8 Magnum under the hood.
Swap the 46RE transmission. Cruise the yard and add a front...
Time to do some sketchy shit. Do-da, do-da. Hope I get away with it. Oh-da-do-da-day.
Stop hating Mondays. be a professional, and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh. Kids do not care about nobody's feelings. I had a kid just tell me that God could have made 3 more humans with my neck. No, then he proceeds to ask me why I have a neck like a sea turtle. For real though, why is my neck so long? Like, it's like 5 inches long. The boy is not lying. I got neck to give out for centuries. Literally, you can make 3 more humans with my neck. That boy said only animals are supposed to have necks that long. I will never wear a shirt again. I will start wearing hoodies, and that will be, I've never realized how long my neck was until a child was staring at me today and go ask me why I have the neck of a sea turtle. Talking about God could have made 3 more humans with your neck.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
It's Thursday and it is BF Live. Welcome to Thursday. Tuesday's gone. Why am I playing Tuesday? It's Thursday. Tuesday's gone with the wind. That's right. Tuesday's been gone with the wind. It's Wednesday. It's Thursday now. It's BF Live, the vibe. Oh, let's go. How's everybody doing today? Whoop. Who's ready to do it and get into it? Welcome. I am BF Bobby Fran, ready to hang out with you again for the next 3 hours. What are you guys up to today, folks? It is Thursday. It is Thursday, November 6th, right here on The Vibe. I'm glad to be here with you for the next 3 hours. Would you guys get into it? You ready for the weekend? We're almost there. We got one more day to go. I got bros backstage. We got chats building up. We're going to do the opening chat family check-in and say hello to everybody and see what you guys are all up to. I got some stories when we do the other news in a couple minutes, the not so serious news. One of the stories I'm going to bring to you, I got a couple of them. I got basically a story about Earth farting. Yes, Earth farts. I'll be a little more descriptive when we do the other news, when we do the not so serious news. What else do I have? I also have another story about a dude that couldn't afford to finance the wedding that his future wife wanted. So he did something unique for sponsorships and his tux. I'm going to show you in the other news, in the not so serious news. If you ever watch NASCAR, you might be able to imagine where I'm going with that story. And then we'll finish off with a Bikini Report about Hooters. I know Perry Caravello will be excited about that because he's a Hooters freak. Hooters is bringing back their original look. We'll see what's going down with Hooters and everything in the other news, in the not so serious news. Plus, there's a couple stories I didn't tell you about that I'll bring you when we get over there. But let's bring our bro backstage in right now. I got at least one bro here right now. He's my friend and yours. Get ready to salute him because he is the captain. He's Captain Nick. He's Bobby Nick. Come on.
Deep butt cheeks, motherfuckers. Fuck yeah, we're doing it. We're having it.
Aye, Captain
Bobby
Nick.
Captain Nick reporting for duty.
Salute. Well, we're going to make this a regular thing now. You showing up with your hat.
I am.
Yes, sir. I say you look like I said, if the captain from the Captain and Tennille hit the rocks or something there. I'm thinking there's something going on there. How you been, buddy?
Not too bad. Not too bad, Bobby friend. Did a lot of podcasting yesterday. Had a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's an understatement for you, my friend. I mean, you're just like in front of it all the time. I did pass by last night when you were premiering one of Pecan 420's wrestling matches last night.
Yeah.
And you had like a nine. I'm like, who's all these people in like the corner
know.
of the screen over here?
There
I'm
was a
seeing
bunch.
it was like 9, and you had to like blow up your screen or do something to see who was sitting. So there was a big party going down last night on Bobby Nick 1978.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, it was a lot of people, Bob. But there you go. That's good. Good to have a screen full of friends. Speaking of screen full of friends, we don't have Andrew yet, and we don't have Scott. Scott's been MIA on this show all week, but maybe you'll see him later on tonight on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. I know that's his regular thing.
Yeah, the last No Filter he was on, which was the last one that happened, but he was only on there for like an hour and then he popped off. I think.
Yeah, we always appreciate.
I think he's struggling. I think he's struggling podcasting from the phone.
Yeah, it is. It's not as it's not as it's a little more difficult when you're kind of just looking into that phone. I get that kind of. But man, yesterday was so much fun. I always say you got to show up here every day on the Vibe for 3 hours because you never know what's going to happen. And did we ever know that Andrew was going to start breaking out Forrest Gump quotes yesterday?
Oh my God, that was great.
Oh my God,
holy crap.
That was so much funny. I went back to clip it. I don't know if I should clip it or not. I don't know because some people might take that the wrong way. But man, Andrew is our dude, man. If you didn't see yesterday's show, somehow, Andrew will he'll just catch on to something that I say, and he'll just kind of do that repeat thing. You know that because he does it on the shows you do with him all the time, right?
Yeah.
When somebody says insertion or something, he'll go insertion, or something like that. So yeah, somebody he heard something that was sounding like a Forrest Gump movie quote, and we just went with it, and people kept throwing their quotes in. So we'll have to see if Andrew shows up again and what other movies he might know that we can get him to quote, Bobby Nick. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's cool. So yeah, you got down on those matches last night. How many shows have you done today, my friend?
This is my first one, actually.
Wow.
First time in a minute.
I'm honored and shocked. I'm honored and shocked all at the same time, Bobby Nick. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, I guess Pecan didn't do one this morning, so.
Oh, he didn't, but I see he does have one scheduled when I was on the YouTube the other day. So shout out to my brother Pecan. I know for a fact that he's already been in the chat being generous because he's in my chat 5 days a week, all the time. He does it. He adds one family member every day. So we'll see what family member Pecan added today. And I hope you join the BF Live, the Vibe family, because, we just like to take it a little easy here on the Vibe. The world is crazy out there. Even the podcast world, forget like the regular world, even the other podcast world, shit is crazy out there. So if you ever want to just put your foot on the brake and slow your roll and just kind of just kick back and listen to some silly news, watch some silly clips, and hang out with some fun people, hang out on BF Live, the Vibe, because that's what we're all about. So, yeah,
BF, I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah, please.
Are you live this morning or something? Because I randomly got a gifted membership from your channel.
I was not.
What?
That's odd.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. Somebody. We'll have to go when we go and see the opening chat family check-in. I'm sure someone was generous over there. Let's see who caught it. Maybe that's how you caught it, Bobby Nick.
Maybe that is how I caught it.
We'll find out at the opening chat family check-in. That's what we do. That's how you guys set the vibe for the next 3 hours. We're going to hang out. And Bobby Nick, I'm going to be like you today, buddy, because this is my 2-show day. I'm going to be doing a show later on tonight myself. How about that?
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, you got replayables.
We're going to do replayables tonight. How did the lounge go? Speaking of other shows, all your other shows, how did the lounge go yesterday?
It went pretty good. Yeah, I mean, Bobby Fred, I want to thank you for redirecting people there because, Wednesdays are awesome when you do that because, I come in there and I already got tons of chats and everything. People throwing love around and stuff. So
good.
Yeah.
Good. I stopped over there briefly to see if the little thing would come up to say if my crew made it over there because I'm a little proud of that and seeing who actually made it over there, Bob. And so I'm glad you feel that way because there were like 10, 11, 12 people in there right after the show before you started your show. So, yeah, anything to help a bro, man. I have no problem at all. You got to go in the lounge with Bobby Nick. So I like sending the party this way.
Two choices actually like, how did I get here?
And I explained it multiple times. It's like BF is doing Bobby Nick are doing some kind of YouTube voodoo on us, man. Like just taking us wherever they want to. They're used to selecting the shows, but we sent you to a show yesterday. That's right. We do have the ability to redirect. Bobby Nick had a show already scheduled in the lounge. So I just go in the backstage of my studio settings and I set my show. I click that very show to redirect, and that's kind of a party thing. So whenever the party is done here, it heads to the next show. So that's kind of a little feature on YouTube for those of you that might not have known that you were caught up in that. I try to explain it to you.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, Bob Nick. And then tonight's Thursday, so you got no filter tonight. Hopefully Andrew will show up for that.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
That'll be awesome. See if he shows up here. Maybe he'll let us know if he shows up for that. And all.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? When he did a fight night last night,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
was thinking, oh my God, this is going to be a disaster. A bunch of idiots are going to show up.
Mm-hmm.
It pretty much was all a friendly panel and everything. So
Oh, wow.
it was pretty great.
I know that when you initially got involved with Wendy, that she was like deep in that kind of fight night panel game.
Yeah.
And then people were just coming on acting a fool. I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, it's probably cost their channels at one point.
It has.
Because of the craziness that goes on those shows when she kind of does an open like fight night panel. Yeah, I've heard rumors about some of those getting carried away, and I remember seeing one or two of those back in the day, Bobby Nick. I'm glad she's doing. I'm glad that's really fun to hear that she kind of tried to do that, and she basically it was just people being nice to her and just hanging out and being chill.
Yeah. Scuff with Shane came on as me, and he actually did a really awesome impression of me. I was like, holy crap.
Is that right? Awesome. Scuff
Yeah.
with Shane. I saw him premiere, and he had a premiere something going live early on his channel, Scuff with Shane on YouTube. I think he's into gaming. I think it was something about his gaming world and also check out Scuff with Shane if you're ever on YouTube. A great chat family. That's awesome, man. So see, we're going to have fun today. And then later on tonight at 8:45, I'm going to take a little break between shows. And 8:45, we're going to drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. So those of you that can only be here briefly during the day, but you want to do, hey, man, I want to hang out and have some fun, but I'm at work right now. You can join me at 8:45 tonight on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel. We're going to watch some fun, great videos. We're going to drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We got a wheel, and we got to spin it, and we got to do whatever it says, but smoke, drink, or whatever it tells us. And after the first half hour, we're going to go over and be Rumble exclusive. After we're on YouTube and Rumble, we'll be Rumble exclusive. And I mix in some great DJ. I like to think they're good songs based on kind of the musical clues that come up in the show that we did on YouTube. So join me tonight at 8:45. It'll be Bobby Nick in the afternoon. It'll be No Filter with Andrew and Friends. It'll be replayables, and it'll be Late Night with Bobby Nick. We got your whole Thursday covered, right, Bob?
That's right.
All right, my friend. Well, let's get this part of the day covered right here. I'm finishing up my coffee, everybody. What are you guys doing right here in the middle of the day on a Thursday? Let me know. You're about to establish the vibe for BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 416. It is Thursday, so let's do it and get into it. I'll run the element. You guys throw your chats in. This is the opening chat family check-in, folks. Let's go, chat family.
amongst yourselves.
Thursday, November 6th is the day. BF Live, the Vibe is the show. Stream show 416, folks. Do you guys have your chats in there posted? Because you guys are about to set the vibe for the next 3 hours. We're going to hang out. I'm about to hit the horse. I'm about to hit the bugle, folks. It's post time. Post them if you got them, folks, and I'll read them. And we'll have a vibe. Let's have some fun today, folks, on a Thursday. Let's go. I love the colors I'm seeing in the chat. Thank you already. You ready to go? We start a Thursday. Thank you. What a great way. What a great way to start the show with a super chat of $2 from the Reverend Wild Bill. He goes number one again. He's so thrilled about it, and I'm happy to be the benefactor of that. Thank you, the Reverend Wild Bill, for starting me off with a $2 super chat. I really appreciate that. Then the Reverend Wild Bill checks in and says, "What's all the brouhaha? Going to be a little late. Got a noontime mission. I'll be back. He says like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Did you see Arnold Sings the Hits yesterday and the fun musical Predator, the musical, Bob? That was fun, man.
That was great. Yeah.
I believe the space nerd pointed me in that direction. She knows I do like the Arnold tip here. And she had, if you didn't see yesterday's show, I do a segment, an occasional segment called Arnold Sings the Hits. And the thing that we closed out with was Predator, the musical. That was a lot of fun. We always have fun here with Reverend Wild Bill. Reverend Wild Bill then checks in with all the membership emojis. You can too right here on BF Live The Vibe. I have a $4.99 level. I have a $9.99 level. And if you're going to super chat for $2, I even have a level for that. $1.99 to Vibe Crew, and I will love you long time. Mouth hugs are negotiable. Pecan then checks in and says, Goonie Goo Goo, happy Thursday, and Unga Bunga. What do you gonna know? BF Chang emoji, and what do you gonna know, my friend Pecan? I knew he'd be there. What do you gonna know, brother? Come on. I'm just reflecting on the night I had still Bobby Nick, and I remember that I hung out like basically. I think Bob Levy didn't go off the air. He did. He went on at 9 last night, and I don't think he went off the air until after 1 a.m., like 1:15, 1:20 or so. Yesterday.
Oh, really?
He did a strong 5 hours yesterday, I think. Yeah.
Wow.
11, 12, 1, 4 hours. 4 hours. I smoke weed. There's Pecan enjoying the art. Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. It was just like flowing, and it just kept going real good. We were watching like some crazy arrest videos of these women, getting arrested and all that stuff. Some of those videos. So that was a lot of fun. You always got to hang out with Bob Levy. He's hanging out of the coffin. There's Pecan enjoying the membership emojis here on BF Live The Vibe. Thank you, my friend. And then there's the one he adds every day. Let's see who it was. He's a member defender. Pecan, thank you, man. The consistency of your generosity is overwhelming and appreciated. Thank you, Pecan. Let's see who he caught. He caught deep butt cheeks, Bobby Nick, with that one. Look at that. See? That's how it happened, Bobby Nick. We did. When you said that, I put it together. I'm like, I think that Pecan might have had something to do with that. So we found out here on the opening chat family check-in. Written off
that makes me that makes me feel bad though, because I've always I mean to subscribe to you, or member up to you, but I always get gifted before I do it.
That's okay, Bob. Look, like I said, you've been great to me. You show up for shows every day and whenever you can, and I appreciate that, man. So you're a part of so many shows. You would take yourself broke if you tried to member up on every show that you were kind of a part of. And I feel I'm kind of in that same boat. I think I'm a member with you on your YouTube, but not your Rumble. But I try to get, but whatever. So that's why I say it is whatever it is, because we all do so many shows that if you are or aren't a member at a person, I understand, man. And thank you for being here every day. That's worth more than a membership. Deep butt cheeks, Bobby Nick. There you go. Written off checks in and says, yo, and Hoya chat family, please smash that like and share button. That's right, because even the free stuff you do, it really helps right here on YouTube and all these channels. Pecan Hoya from our friend Written Off. The Reverend Wild Bill gets the Hoya from Written Off. The armchair comic emojis are being enjoyed and utilized by my friend Just a Guess. Checks in. You number one, Just a Guess. I think I see a 7 in there, but he's number one. Please hit that like button, everybody. It's free. Just a Guess gets the Hoya from Written Off. Pecan shouts out Written Off and says, Hoya brother. Pecan says, Just a Guess, Hoya brother. Who do we have checking in here? The lovely Reenie steps in and says, Hoya. Well, I guess that we need a Hoya. What's up, Reenie?
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Written Off gets the shout out love to Reenie with the Hoya. And then we got Pecan shouting out Reenie with the Hoya Sweetie. Scuff with Shane checks in and says Hoya to me. And the midday freaks, the Hoyas are flying on a Thursday. It's a Hoya Thursday right here on BF Live The Vibe. Pecan checks in and says Shane, Hoya brother. They keep going. Scuff with Shane gets the Hoya from Written Off. Hey there, Shane, says the lovely Reenie. I like him the new avatar right there. I'm seeing right there. Like I see. I like that. Written Off checks in and says, I started my videoing on that system. Oh, are we talking about the Atari, bro? Yeah. I don't know how many of you have seen it. I did one of them on Rumble. I'm big into retro gaming too, Bobby Nick, and I finally got my shit all together that I can broadcast video gaming now the way I want to do it.
I seen you do a little bit.
It's over there on Rumble right now. I was going to take it down because it was kind of a test, kind of a corny thing. But I played some Asteroids. I can play all of my OG arcade games, Bobby Nick. It's my retro. Let me see if I can look. I'll show you that picture real quick. My retro vibe arcade is what I'm calling it, Bobby Nick.
Cool.
So this is kind of a passion project for me because I've always loved video games, and of course, you guys know that I love podcasting and stuff. Obviously, right? It's pretty obvious. So, and I've always been looking for a way to kind of push those things together. Here, let me find my picture right here. Here's the thumbnail that I made for kind of the theme of it. There's my retro vibe arcade right there. There you go. See?
Right.
So yeah, I did. I played some games. So yeah, written off. We'll have to get together. Maybe on a gaming stream. I thought about maybe doing it after like replayables one night or something. But yeah, just play some music and hang out and play and talk about some video games. So I finally got my emulator and I got all through my OBS and all that shit, Bobby Nick. So I'm ready, brother. I'm ready.
Oh yeah.
All right. Pecan gets the emojis right there from Just a Guest. OPS Gaming, said our friend written off. Or OBS Gaming, that's him. Hey, there's FJM checking in. How you doing, the calcified kid? Keeping them arteries good and clear, says good afternoon, y'all. Good get high afternoon, I'll add to that. Hi, FJM, from our friend Rini checking in. LMAO, the neck of a sea turtle. These kids are they're just terrible. That's right. They're just like anything. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. FJM gets the love. Hoya from Written Off. Happy almost Friday, everyone. See, Crazy Cute Sunflower knows how to put it. You can either say, man, it's only Thursday, or you can say it's almost Friday. It's almost Friday. The glass is half full. Crazy Cute Sunflower checks in. Written Off says, happy Thursday, BF and Hoya. Thank you, Written Off, my buddy. Pecan shouts out FJM. And says Hoya brother. Rini says, getting the grands in a few minutes. All right, well, put us in your ear hole so we don't say nothing too untoward around them. There's Scott Fitzpatrick's link box if you want to see all of his stuff. Farts, ha, nerds, ha. That's right, I'm going to actually do a story about Earth farts. And you know, Earth farts, BF? I'll explain when we do the other news and the not-so-serious news. You're going to see that I'm probably actually kind of right. These are going to be Earth farts. Sunflower, Hoya, sweetie, from our friend Pecan checking in. Good day, BF, I get from Crazy Cute Sunflower, and I say good day to you as I'm finishing up my morning coffee. I hope you're enjoying what you're doing. Could you hit the thumbs up? Ask the lovely Rini. I appreciate it. It's absolutely free, and it lets YouTube know that we're here. Hoya Pecan from our friend Crazy Cute Sunflower. Happy Thursday, Bobby Nick, from our friend Written Off.
Deep butt cheeks to you, Written Off.
Love our chat family. Rini checks in and says, love yas, they're here. Have a good day, and we'll listen later. All right, Rini, get them grandkids. You know, girl. They only stay that size for a little time, so you enjoy every bit of that. Let them wear you out, girl. Have fun with them grands. Good day, Bobby, says Crazy Cute Sunflower. Captain D's butt cheeks. We're getting a little mix of the things right here. I am Captain Deep Butt Cheeks, maybe? I'm Captain.
I got deep butt cheeks. Deep butt cheeks to you.
I got to finish this coffee. Hey, Brian Clauder checking in saying, Hoya, what's up, buddy? Thank you for sharing that on social media that BF Live The Vibe is happening. I appreciate that. Oh, you're not in the board even, Alexa. What do you, come on, you're talking shit and you're not even plugged into the board. Oh, what's wrong with her? She's been lazy. I haven't been plugging her up in the board. I thought we were in the board, bitch. Let's see. She's so busy talking shit. There we go. Oh.
Happy Thursday, bitches.
All right, we know what the picture is. All right. Hey, Brian, how you doing, buddy? Brian Clauder gets the Hoya from our friend Written Off. Written Off says, Andu is the homie. It's all with love. Yeah, I did see Andrew talking about like his situation and all that stuff and all the crazy shit. Pizza. Wait a minute. We're not. Andrew's not even here yet, bro. So I wouldn't even know if that answer is right. But we will play. Guess what Andrew had for lunch when he joins us. FJM. There's the Nightbot running Peak Hunt 420 channel. I saw the matches going off last night, Bobby Nick, and when I passed by, I saw you and it was like Granny and a couple other ones. But you had fun calling those, no doubt.
Oh yeah, it was actually pretty fun. That one.
That's right.
I'm skeptical of it, I'll admit. But yeah, we did it and we had it.
There you go. All right. Captain Nick, you're getting acknowledged by Terry Nee. Terry Nee and Captain Nick reminds me of something. There's something, I got a coming soon video from Terry Nee. Let me see. Let me pull this up right now. Let's see. Terry Nee, always producing shit. Let's see. This is a new Bobby Nick ASMR show that's going to be premiering.
Oh no! Oh my God!
This is what you've been doing, Bobby Nick. This is one of your many shows.
No.
now I'm gonna play it one more time because I might have stepped on it. Knowing Terry Nee, I think there's an Easter egg to creep. He said something like whispered in the end. Let's listen.
What?
Oh, Bobby Nick.
Oh my God!
He went. Oh, Bobby Nick.
It's creepy.
Oh, Jesus. There you go. Captain Nick gets acknowledgement from Terry Nee stepping into the vibe. Brian Clauder Hoya, brother from our friend Pecan. Already having fun before we're out of the chat family check-in. Pecan checks in and says, Terry Nee, Hoya, brother. Terry Nee says, Pecan gave Nick one. Gave Nick one? Pecan gets acknowledged by Terry Nee. Terry Hoya from our friend written off. Pecan said, wow, we don't have Scott here and we don't have Pecan here to do this, so I'll take my best shot at it. Ready? All right. It trailed off a little bit at the end, but that's close enough. There you go. Siblings. I'm a bass guy, Bobby Nick. I'm not such a high note guy, but there you go. Terry Nee says, why don't you two just get a room? Which two are we talking about? You and Wendy?
I think he meant me and you when we were talking about. I was thanking you for redirecting people to.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, come. Yeah. Really.
I don't know. I don't know how vaginas work.
So there's that. All right. Terry Nee shouts out our friend written off checking in. There's a membership link if you choose to support me that way. There's all the selections right there. Hit and Run Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Hey, Justin checks in. The Unnerving Brain says hanging and ganging, banging and slanging. It's Justin. Hey, Justin, we're going to be doing replayables at 8:45 tonight. If you're around, man, stop in. I hope to see you over there like we do sometimes. Pecan checks in and says, Brian Hoya, there's a link for the 100 Proof Podcasting Discord. That's our Discord community that will give you kind of links that'll kind of take you that way. There's also a BF Live The Vibe section in there. If you have any kind of ideas or suggestions, other people drop in my box, come drop stuff in my box right there. Where the white women at? Where are the white women at? That is the actual line. Where are the women at today? We have the lovely Renee here today, although she stepped out for the grands. Pecan checks in and says, Terry Nee, it's the time of the month. It's the time of the season for loving. Well, wait a minute. I don't want to know. Pecan, you don't know nothing about no cycles. Don't stay out of that. Let's see. Half hour into replayables, they're all faced shit. That does seem to happen, FJM. I mean, we have talked here on BF Live The Vibe. Shout out to my host and friend, the one and the only
Chris fucking Abel?
Yeah, we have discussed Bobby Nick that he kind of sometimes he pre-games a little bit. Maybe they go out and have some dinner and have some dinner drinks, and then they show up and the chat family hits us hard with those super chats, and we spin the wheel, and that wheel gets them in trouble, my friend. Gets Liz in trouble. Somebody have to get the chat and maybe make the chat drink. So join us tonight at 8:45 East on 100 Proof Podcasting and see if we.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you, my friend.
What's up, buddy?
It's snowing here. We got snow on the ground.
Is it?
Yeah, wow. I don't think it's going to stay permanently.
You sound more like that's wishful thinking than a fact, Bobby Nick.
I hope.
I don't think it's going to stay. I'm telling myself it's not going to stay. I'm not ready for fucking November snow.
Yeah, it is. It is November, so
and it's hard to hold a candle in the cold November snow. Bobby Nick needs some time with no snow. Cheap ass Canadians, do you need some time with no snow? Blame Canada. Blame Canada, says the Reverend Wild Bill with the hashtag always. And nothing funnier. That's the only thing that ever comes to my mind was seeing Robin Williams do that number at the Oscars of Blame Canada, a song that we only kind of knew through a cartoon up to that point. That was an amazing performance. The one and only, no longer with us, Robin Williams. The ASMR avocado tomorrow, maybe. That's right. That's going to be the show tomorrow night that Bobby Nick's doing. After he does the wrestling and hangs out with Jake and all that stuff. Bobby Nick, can you do a show with me? Nope. I got to do my ASMR.
What's up, guys? Hey, buddy. How you doing? Hey,
Jake, I can't do a show with you, buddy. I'm doing my ASMR avocado show. What's that other thing? I do have Oh yeah, I do have that other video. I'll play of Terry Nee.
I just update. I just got a call from Andrew. He says he is coming, but his deep butt cheeks have failed him.
Oh no, Andrew! Yes. Oh. Oh, we know what that means. We know what that means. Uh-oh, we need to clean up on Al Andrew. That's messed up. That's messed up. All right, well, we hope when he makes a clean break here eventually. Let's see. Now, Bob, I told you didn't have to do that, buddy, but Bobby Nick steps in with 5 gifted memberships, 5 guilt-driven memberships, even though I told him he's a bro and he's here all the time for me. He don't have to do anything but show up for me. He hits us with 5 gifted memberships, being a member defender.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Bob. It was totally unnecessary, but absolutely appreciate it. Let's see who you caught with those. Thank you, buddy. He caught Justin Kemple, the unnerving brain. Justin, I know who that is. Nick in Fort Wayne, a name I had not seen in a chat for a minute. Delta Zero, I see him on some of them other shows hanging out. Ronnie Mund Jr., a.k.a. Eric Shun, caught one of those. I like Erection. Mandy Diff, the one, the only Mandy Diff. And just an unnerving brain thanks you right there. Yay, Mandy. I take it back, says Terry Nee right there. I finally set up my podcast, Shyt. Well, go and get it, Brian. I like turtles, says the Reverend Wild Bill. And to that, I simply add to that,
I like turtles.
As well. Wavy G, brother, checks in, former nephew of the ungrateful. Perry Caravello steps into the vibe on a Thursday and says, Hoya to myself and to you, Bobby. The latest PCL Patreon has Perry doing the Banshee voice. Okay, good day, gents. Thank you, though. Yes, the Banshee voice. I love how even when he's doing that bitch voice or that Banshee voice, Tom B goes, no, it's not quite Banshee enough. And he gets him up into that upper register, makes him like really freaking freak out. I think there might be some PCL going down on Thursday night tonight. I hadn't checked. Let my PCL crew, let me know in the chat. Thank you, former nephew, for checking in. Pecan emojis are being utilized by my friend Brian Clauder, who's a member here on the Vibe as well. There's Pecan's link for his Pecan 420 channel. Bobby Nick takes the wrestling matches that he premieres on that channel and has a party with them and sits and broadcasts them and has a lot of fun. So if you think it's like too boring, I'm not going to sit there and watch a wrestling match in its own. Sit there with Bobby Nick and watch him. He'll do a call and it's fun seeing everybody react to him later.
Yeah, now I got scuffed with Shane matching my energy with the call. So it's great. It's a lot of fun.
Call. It's a slobber knocker. It's like a Jim Ross and Michael Cole's kind of situation or something. Earth parts can sink ships. Interesting. We'll have to get a clarify on that. I wonder did anybody see the supermoon last night, William? They were having fun taunting Bob about the supermoon last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because you know how he is about the full moon and all that stuff?
Yep.
And Bobby Nick, they have a great thing that they do over there on the Levyverse. When somebody buys a super sticker, it comes up as the verbal description of it, right? So one of them was like a star emoji standing up with their hand pumped in the air or something like that, right? And so rather than do it, they ain't got no super sticker that says this. So I did a $2 super chat and I said, old comedian with fake teeth swimming in a pool emoji. That's what I said. So Bob read it like that. Yeah. And then everybody, that's my favorite emoji, so I like that. Yeah, but I like how it does that. It kind of gives you a verbal description of what the actions that the emojis are doing on the purchase super stickers. So even that can be fun over there. Wavy G, Hoya nephew or former nephew from Pecan checking in. He's a little bitter about that. Earth farts can. Oh, Earth farts. Oh, yeah, okay. Wow, Terry Nee. See, of course, Terry Nee knows a little bit about everything. We're going to do Earth fart stories when I get over into the other news in the not so serious news. That's right. Let's see, Pecan. Avocados. Here comes the taunt again, Bob. I tried to keep them off of you with that video I showed the other day that, avocados really aren't the best source of protein, but to no avail. It just
get up there.
They're going to be sending you shit, Bob.
As the guacamole flies on a cold and gray Alberta morning, the mailman just brought Bobby something avocado. And Bobby Nick cries.
The avocado legend lives. Pecan Hoya from our friend Wavy G. As we're nearing the end of this opening chat family check-in, Wavy G says sexy. You mean like Perry sexy? Well, let's do this in the chat right now because Perry thinks he's sexy.
Sexy. Wonders what it would be like if Perry had a gash.
Sexy. Mandy gets acknowledged by written off.
Well, let's pretend that Perry was actually a female made for men.
It's not sexy.
Nope, not interested in anal. But actually, I did have a girl that I did do anal to, and it was weird. That tight hole, different. She said, enter slowly. I did. And then I came. It was quick.
Ooh.
Sexy lady.
Original Chris Popke jam can only be heard exclusively here on BF Live The Vibe. Thank you, Chris Popke. And thank you, Mandy Diff. It says she's a member for 16 months and a friend much longer, I'm going to assume. Thank you, Nick. I thought my auto renew was on. Well, come on. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Like I said.
Feel her pain, you know? You don't keep the auto renew on, and then you get gifted, and you're like, oh, shit.
I'm flattered no matter which way they come to me. Thank you all very much for at least any one of these. I appreciate all of it. Okay, boys, it's past my bedtime. Have a gay old time. Happy gay, that is. I mean, nobody's buying that Perry's happy gay.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, you gay is gay. You is gay. Good night, Wavy G. Thanks for checking in. BF Live and Captain Nick. Mandy Diff steps into the vibe, Bob.
Deep punchies.
Thank you. There's the Perry emojis being utilized by FJM. Written off gets acknowledged by Mandy Diff checking in. And with that, we will conclude this opening chat family check-in. You guys just established the vibe for BF Live The Vibe stream show 416 on this Thursday. Let's keep it going, folks.
amongst yourselves.
And that's how we do it. You guys are awesome. Great energy.
Bobby Brand, you know
what's up,
what's weird on my channel?
Yep.
I seem to have reached a point where I'm at so many memberships that if people gift new memberships, they won't go out because a lot of my subscribers, I guess they don't have their gifted memberships turned on. So I encourage everybody to turn on your gifted membership so this doesn't happen to BF. And if you're on my channel, turn on your gifted memberships over there as well. It takes away from the fun of people.
You make a great point. It's a public service message from Bobby Nick. And I noticed that early on, Bobby Nick, when I first started selling memberships, offering memberships here on The Vibe. And if I didn't have a lot of people in my cycle yet, it seemed like some of those maybe 5 that were going out weren't all making it out to somebody. I knew. So, it's always a great thing to make sure you have turn on accept gifted memberships when you go in your kind of membership settings, when you hit the little wheel on any of the pages that you go on here. All right. Well, I'm going to help people find their way, but sometimes I was out the other day and I was trying to go to the ladies' room or the men's room, just the bathroom. And I'm like, which one of these do I go in, Bobby Nick? Do I go? I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's going to be the blah, just the blah, BLA. I think that's like the man who doesn't say much, and then the other one is the women's because he's blah 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 blah.
Thank you, Bobby Nick. Pecan says the left. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, well, I don't know because I do a podcast every day, and Stuttering John has accused me of talking fast, so I could have been in the blah 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 if you go by Stuttering John. Well, there you go. All right, well, shout out to you guys. All right, why don't we do this? That was a fun picture that somebody sent me. I've been kind of wanting to look for a reason to throw that out there. So that was a lot of fun. All right, let's
You know what? That actually reminds me of when I was a child. I went to a Scottish restaurant, this fish and chips place, and they had laddies and lassies.
Oh yeah,
on the door.
Yeah.
So I was like literally new to reading, right? So I thought the lassies. I seen laddies and I read it as ladies.
Right.
So I went into the other one, and it wasn't a good thing.
It wasn't a good thing. Oh, that's a good point. And I think they do that at the with the Outback chain. They call them Joey's or something like that. So I don't know, not Joey's. That's a kid, right? But yeah, they had some kind of like weird terms about it. Might be the lassies too and all that stuff. All right. Well, let's check in. We'll play some fun, run some clips right here that I've been saving up, and then we're gonna make my way over to my not so serious news desk, and I got some fun stories that I want the chat to participate in. Let me know what you think about them right after we watch some fun videos here. Let's watch this.
Bring that here now.
Mommy, fuck you, bitch.
What? Oh! Oh, wait. Look at the...
Izzy, bring that here now.
Mommy, fuck you, bitch.
He kicked the shoe up too, right? That's like Eddie Murphy's mother said. My mother could throw that thing like a boomerang. You missed me, bitch. But there you go. She said, fuck you, bitch.
Izzy, bring that here now.
Mommy, fuck you, bitch.
Oh, no. I learned that. Where'd you learn that one, man? That's what I say. They pick up some shit there, Bobby Nick.
They do.
They pick up some stuff right there. All right. I wonder where my boy at. I'm sorry that my boy Scott hasn't been here. I've been wanting to play this for him because, he's been hanging around with the dogs an awful lot lately, Bob. And you and I get a kick out of that. Knowing Scott's history with the dogs, how he told us, famous man, I don't like dogs. Me and dogs don't get along, and I've had bad experiences with dogs, and now he's like the leader of the pack with the dogs. Come on, Clipping and Dipping, get in here. I see you saying, let's go. Good morning. How you doing? I was talking about the supermoon last night, Bob, and Bob Levy and all that shit. Clipping shouts out to the chat and everybody in the panel. What's up, Clipping? How you doing? Yeah, I happened to see it last night, Bob. It was clear around my way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It
was especially bright and all. I think you got to really, if you want that close look, I think you got to get it like during the moonrise in the morning. I thought I saw the lovely Ari Jane sharing some pictures on social media about, because I think when you catch it on the moonrise in the morning, when it comes up, in the morning time, I think that's really when it's really kind of more, as far as looks, appears closer there, Bob. But
oh, really? Yeah.
Going back to what we were talking about with Scott and the dogs and everything, my dog is sitting right next to me. As a matter of fact, I think every time I say dog or something like that, she's kind of perking up, right? They're very smart when they want to be. But you know what? I've noticed that about every dog I've had, Bobby Nick, and I think Scott had a video of him farting too, is that dogs do not like when you fart near them. They get indignant and they get some of the best looks on their face and such awareness. So let's watch some dog farts, and then we're going to get on to the other news, the not so serious news. The dog's dramatic reaction to farts on the vibe. Yeah. Pushing it. He like pushing the air in his direction. But yeah, they do. They get legit angry. They know it's something nasty, and they're like, "Ugh, you nasty motherfucker." Look, he's checking his own ass. Oh, that girl fart. He's shaking it off. Do you see the indignance? Like, really? Look at that. Oop. He gone. They don't like it, man.
Whoa. Oh.
I love that. Yeah. Ace the Chunkster checking in for some fun and positive vibes today, saying they hate that ass growling. You got that right, buddy. All right. Well, you know what I like, though? I like doing the other news. I like proving that you can have fun. There's some fun, great stories out there in the world other than all the doom, gloom, and misery. And I'm about to bring a couple of those stories right now. And I want your guys' news and comment as I slide over to my news desk and present to you the BF Live, The Vibe, Other News. This is the Thursday Not So Serious News. It is Thursday, November 6th, and this is the BF Live, the Vibe Other News. This is the Not So Serious News. I got a couple few news stories we're going to do. Of course, I got my little ticker effect on in the background. Good enough. There you go. All right, let's continue with the first. Let's start with the first story in the Not So Serious News, and this story certain qualifies. Now, we just got past October, the end of October. As I established already, it is November 6th, so Thanksgiving is the next holiday that we're focusing on here on BF Live The Vibe. And if you want to celebrate your Thanksgiving a little earlier in a different way, Oreo Cookies unveils Thanksgiving-inspired cookies. Now, let's see how they mixed Thanksgiving flavors. Yesterday or the other day, Bob, we did a story, and you said you would eat one of these Subway subs, with the turkey, the old turducken and all that, the mixed all meat and the cranberry. You said you would try that, right?
I would, definitely.
Well, let's see if you would like these Oreo-themed Thanksgiving cookies. Thanksgiving Oreo-themed cookies. Halloween is in the rearview mirror, and Thanksgiving is now the next major holiday on the calendar. Oreo is celebrating the holiday with what the brand is calling a limited edition test and learn line of flavors called the Oreo Thanksgiving Dinner Inspired Cookies, which the brand says reimagines classic holiday flavors in every bite. The cookies are covered in fudge infused with one of 6 Thanksgiving-inspired flavors. And here we go, Bob. Oreo cookie with the following flavors: turkey and gravy Oreo cookie, sweet potato, cream corn, apple caramel pie, pumpkin pie, or cranberry sauce. So they're infused with these flavors and covered with fudge. So I imagine it's the cream center. The cookies have been available since October 29th, exclusively on Oreo.com, and are packaged in a nostalgic tin for collectors, an Oreo spokesperson told USA Today via email on November 3rd. According to the company's website, a 12-count of the cookies is priced at $19.99 and comes with 2 cookies for each flavor. This is what they look like, Bob. Here's the tin right there, buddy. So you can see they're kind of enrobed with like colorful fudge or whatever, but inside are all of these different Thanksgiving flavors. But yeah, that tin, that's a neat looking tin. The Thanksgiving dinner inspired cookies join other recent collaborations and innovations from Oreo. In May, the brand teamed up with Selena Gomez, and I know Andrew knew about those, and I believe my wife purchased those Selena Gomez cookies.
Oh, really?
Yes, they were inspired by Gomez's love of horchata. Somebody saying she might be a horchata. According to Oreo, and included a layer of chocolate and cinnamon flavor cream, atop a layer of sweetened condensed milk flavored cream with cinnamon sugar inclusions, sandwiched between 2 chocolate cinnamon flavored wafers. In addition to the cookie, Gomez also created 6 unique embossments designed with her fans in mind, including one that spells out Selenators. That must be her fan club. I don't know. There was also one exclusive cookie found in approximately every 3 packs that feature Gomez's signature marking the first time Oreo has ever put an autograph on a cookie, the company said. So there you go. It says that Oreo also brought back the fan favorite blueberry pie flavored cookies for the first time since 2017 back in June, which featured 2 graham cracker flavored cookies squeezed together with a blueberry flavored cream. So you can get fat and happy any way you want to. But yeah, that's kind of interesting, Bob, Nick. So, I mean, they go on and on with the mixes of flavors, but I was intrigued by ones that had Thanksgiving kind of things stuffed between 2 cookies. You can get turkey and gravy, sweet potato, cream corn, apple caramel pie, pumpkin pie, or cranberry sauce in your Oreo seasonal cookie if you so choose. I could have made that part of social media recipes almost, Bob. That kind of weird thing.
Right. I think I would give them a try. I mean, it's probably just a flavoring, right? It's not actual fucking cranberry stuff in there or turkey.
Interesting. Well, I don't know. You'd have to really see. They're only going to get away as far as freshness, putting stuff in them, so much stuff in there. It's probably like a flavor. All right. I'm going to do, this was one of the stories that I promised already, and Terry Nee's probably kind of already onto it, but this has to do with a long-standing history of a mystery of something called it says scientists unravel centuries-old mystery of a cannon-like boom emanating from a lake here in the United States, Bobby, Nick. So apparently for centuries that there have been reports going back to the Indians of these booms happening just out of nowhere in this area, Bob. And I'll give you a little bit of the origin of it, and I'll tell you what scientists have discovered. For centuries, scientists have been puzzled by the mysterious phenomenon known as Seneca's gun, a loud boom emanating from New York's Seneca Lake. Records of loud explosions heard on Seneca Lake date back to the 17th century, but they had become the subject of myth and folklore long before that. The Seneca people, a Native American tribe that lived around the lake, believed the booms to be the voice of a god angry at the warriors who defiled their sacred hunting grounds, while early pioneers believed them to be the drums being played by the spirits of soldiers who lost their lives in the war for independence. It wasn't until the 20th century that scientific hypotheses started emerging, but none of them were confirmed until this year, Bobby Nick, 2025. When a team of researchers using advanced equipment mapped the bottom of Seneca Lake. This lake right here looks like a beautiful lake.
Oh, yeah.
For a very long period of time, the booms of Seneca Lake, also known as the Seneca guns or the Seneca drums, were a mystery that no law of nature could explain. But in 1934, German geologist Hermann Fairchild proposed the subterranean gas eruption, aka earth farts, Bobby Nick. Subterranean gas eruption hypothesis, which suggested that methane gas trapped underground erupted through the lake bed, producing an explosive sound when it broke wind through the water's surface. It turned out to be a very accurate explanation, but one that could not be proven at the time. We mean whatever. It's pretty good science. Attempts to find the cause of the loud booms continued throughout the 20th century, with some researchers using sonar measurements of the lake and others relying on gas detection equipment. But the phenomenon was so random and sudden that no one was able to provide a full explanation. That changed with a field survey operation carried out on Seneca Lake between 2018 and 2024. And I'm going to play this boom for you, Bob, how it sounded to people. I do have one of the booms. The original purpose for this survey that accidentally discovered this expedition was to document in high resolution the wrecks of the 19th century steamships and other ships that lay on the floor of Seneca Lake. But with the help of advanced equipment, they also discovered over 140 of these pockmarks in the bottom, Bob, in the lake bed. The diameter of these huge depressions range from several tens of feet to several hundred meters. Scientists suspected that the unusual topography on the lake bed was connected to the Seneca guns phenomenon. But confirmation came earlier this year. A joint team of scientists from the State University of New York School of Environmental Science and Forestry and Cornell University collected water and sediment samples from multiple locations on the lake bottom to analyze them for presence of geological gases, such as methane. After analyzing the data, they finally confirmed the subsurface gas eruption theory proposed by Fairchild in 1934. Earth farts. I told you, earth fart.
I believe it. I believe it because it happens to me once in a while. Too,
well, listen, Bob, this is like a 6-second clip, and this is all it sounds like, and it's just random every now and then. Let's see if you can hear it. Listen to this.
That's crazy.
That's all it is, Bob. Like, so every now and then, if you lived in that area, they called that the Seneca guns. It's been a mystery from history. But we talk about it right here on the other news, on the not so serious news. All right, Bob, I got a story about, man, this would be scary if this actually happened. I have a story about a health or care organization in Maine here in the United States. Maine Health apologizes for sending death notices to 500 plus living people's next of kin, Bobby Nick. They accidentally reported people as dead, send letters of condolence to the next of kin of family people that were still actually alive. Let's see how this happened. Officials for Maine's largest healthcare provider have apologized for sending their condolences to hundreds of people who are still alive. A computer system error caused Maine health officials to send letters of condolence to more than 500 living people to inform their next of kin of their reported deaths. Maine Health, the state's largest provider of medical services, sent the false condolences letters to 531 people on October 20th, WCSH reported.
Oh, no.
So a bunch of people like died. Imagine if they all know each other. It's a small community, Bob, and everybody, I heard this died. We're all dead, Let's see.
Yeah.
It says the cause of the mistake was a computer program, of course, that generates estate vendor letters, ABC News reported. There were no medical records that listed the individuals as dead, and the computer program has since been corrected to prevent future occurrences. Maine Health is a nonprofit healthcare provider that operates at Level 1 Trauma Center and 8 other hospitals, according to NBC, and it employs more than 20,000 people in the Maine and New Hampshire area, Bob. So I can't imagine if you got like a notice, or I wonder how that played out. I would like to see how that actually played out, when somebody had to call somebody and ask them if they were still alive or.
Oh, man.
There had to be family reactions and people that didn't know that this was a mistake when they got it, right? You would think.
Yeah, right.
So there has to be like
who had just seen the person 20 minutes ago, and then they get a letter in the mail. What the fuck?
Well, that would be even funnier, Bob. Like, I just left them. What are you talking about? Yeah, if you left your friend's house and you go in your mailbox or something, you're like, wait a minute. What are you talking about? I just left their house. That's even closer, Bob. That's even better. That's awesome. All right, man. Okay, well, I hope you guys are having fun here on the Vibe Other News, or Not So Serious News. I do have another story, Bob, of course. That's what we're doing here, is stories. See if Andrew joins us a little later on. Having fun on a Thursday. This story, Bob, is about a diaper-wearing sheep that takes a ride on a high-speed passenger train.
Oh, boy.
At least it has a diaper. I think before Halloween, we did that story about the monkey up in the rafters at Spirit Halloween or whatever, one of those stores. But at least it had a diaper on, so you didn't have to worry about it like shitting on your head. So I guess the same is true here. I don't know. I'm a little leery about this whole animals on in public thing. A diaper-wearing sheep's journey aboard a high-speed train in Poland is going viral after a video was captured by a lawmaker who was not amused by the spectacle. Maruski Christian, a member of the parliament for the Conservative Law and Justice Party, posted video he captured aboard a PKP intercity train on the Pedalino line between the cities of Krakow and Warsaw. The video shows a sheep dressed in a diaper, just like Perry Caravello.
Shut the fuck up.
Walking through the train's aisle in between seats. The quote says, "I'm currently on the train in Warsaw, and I wonder, is this still a passenger train or a cattle car?" Christian wrote. Christian sharply criticized the sheep's owner for the unconventional means of livestock transport, as well as the train service for allowing it. There's pictures of it right there. I'll run the video. Many of you wrote that the animal was taken care of. Nonsense. It was scared and stressed out. This is what modern animal abuse looks like, Christian wrote. Wow. Wrote in a follow-up post with a second video. The lawmaker elaborated on his complaints in an interview with the news portal Waka 24, something Polish. He said he consulted with a friend who raises sheep after his unusual train ride. This causes enormous suffering for such an animal. A sheep is a herd animal. It suffers in solitude. Moreover, such conditions are extremely stressful for it, he said. PKP intercity rules allow for animals to be transported on its trains, provided they are wearing diapers and properly ticketed, Bobby. Hey. You got a ticket? Nah. You got your ticket? Nah. I don't have a ticket. Nah. Don't have one. Guess he ain't got one, Bob. All right. You got that ticket? You sort of. All right. A friend I golf with was labeled dead by the IRS. Oh, man, if only that were true, man, and they would never have to pay taxes again. But you know, that ain't never going to work forever, Terry Nee. Thank you for your comment on that. That's funny, and that can be even a stickier wicket to get out of. When the government thinks you're dead, that's a whole nother level right there, buddy. Yeah. I've heard of people having like a lot of difficulty. Let's show some video of this diaper bearing train riding a train. There you go. Look.
Oh.
I mean, as long as it don't shit or make noise.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It can't be worse than some of the passengers on the plane, Bobby Nick. That I know.
Well, that's true.
Oh, now that would get old.
Yeah.
He does look distressed right there.
Boy.
He's probably dropping nuggets in that diaper, bro. Look, yeah. That thing's heavy. He's dropping stress nuggets.
Stress nuggets.
Yeah, he's dropping stress nuggets, bro. Yes. Oh, there you go. So that's a diaper-wearing goat. I'm tired of these motherfucking goats on these motherfucking trains. Tired of it. All right, well, there you go. They're diaper-wearing. There you go. All right, well, I have another story for you. Bobby Nick, we know that if you know anybody connected to weddings or anything that has to do with the word wedding means money. It means expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Everybody knows that. Single, married, anybody knows. When you're talking about getting married, you're talking about laying down some money if you're having like any kind of like formal ceremony or reception. This cost can be prohibitive. Well, my next story in the other news, in this not so serious news, Bob, I have a story about a tech entrepreneur who got sponsorships for his wedding, Bobby Nick. I don't know.
Really?
Down in the States, we have a funny commercial for one of the insurance companies that say, raising the cost of raising kids is getting so much that they sponsored them. It's like Jablonski's Auto Repair. They changed the name of their kid, like they do They gave naming rights to the local businesses, like they do for stadiums.
Wow.
That's a commercial here in the States. So this guy took it to a different level. This guy went kind of NASCAR, Bobby Nick. He couldn't afford a wedding, so what this guy did? A tech entrepreneur finances his wedding by selling advertisements on his suit jacket, Bobby Nick, to get married in on the day of his wedding. So this is, I'll show you some closer pictures of it, but yeah, this is NASCAR style, basically. My next story in the not so serious news. A broke Frenchman was able to cover the cost of his wedding by selling advertisements on his tuxedo jacket for 26 startups and becoming a human billboard. Let's read about this. French salesman Dagobert Renouf had long been dreaming of marrying his then-fiancée, Anna Planina. But he was too poor to afford a proper wedding. To put it plainly, he was completely broke and on the verge of homelessness. But that was no reason to deprive his beloved of the wedding she had been dreaming of. Back in July, he posted on X announcing that he had decided to try to cover the expenses of his nuptials by becoming a human billboard. Any company willing to promote their products or services was willing to buy a slot on his suit jacket. His post went viral, and he ended up with 26 brands on his jacket and a total of $10,000 in advertising fees. Whoa! Let's get. I'm having a hard time looking at that jacket for some reason, Bobby Nick. I'm saying, man, having a hard time. This summer, I was completely broke, close to homelessness, but I still wanted to marry my wife, Renault told People magazine. I asked for help from my community of entrepreneurs on social media, and someone joked he would give me 500 euros, approximately 576 US dollars, if he put his logo on my suit. Then it caught on, and other people said they would do it as well. My wife didn't like the idea at first, but then we started focusing on really using the opportunity to bring all of my entrepreneurship community that I had built over the years alongside with us for our special day, Dagobert said. Then we started taking it seriously. There's the front of it, Bobby Nick.
Wow.
My dude is NASCAR'd out right here. I think it would have been a little funnier, Bob, if he would have went for the whole very formal look, like really buttoned up, and then just the oddity of seeing all of these things on an overly formal suit. I think that would have hit a little harder for me. I mean, this is like a suit jacket, and listen, I got information about how much it cost him to make this jacket, Bobby Nick. On October 25th, Dagobert married Anna in front of only 16 people, wearing a suit jacket featuring the names of the 26 startups that he had made his dream possible. The guests loved the idea, but he was constantly stressed about the visibility of all the logos. Making the jacket on short notice wasn't the easiest thing in the world, but he made it a reality. He goes on to say that making a beautiful jacket with logos is more complicated than I thought, especially on such short notice, Renault said. The suit ended up costing Bob $5,200 of the 10 that he took in.
Damn.
Out of the 10,000, I sold him sponsorships. Then, because of my current entrepreneurship status in France, I couldn't even expense it. So I still had to pay $2,500 in taxes on the 10 grand that he took in.
Whoa.
I basically got a free suit and about $2,000 out of it, Renault says. But the unique advertising project didn't just pay for the Frenchman's wedding. It also helped him land a dream job. An entrepreneur from his community was impressed by how dedicated he was and how he managed to sell so many slots so fast. He offered him a job at Comp AI, a fast-growing startup in New York City, and it turned out to be the best job he could have ever hoped for. Bobby Nick, there you go. There's a guy.
Yes.
I still say if he would have went for the really just the tight, if he would have went for the formal tux, because this is like a suit jacket, and it's impressive that he did it, and his wife, he had to get it past his future wife and all, but there you go. He NASCAR'd it. See, just more proof again. The guys will do anything for that ass. They will do anything. Guys will buy sponsorships on their jackets for that ass. We love them women right here. A widow killer steps in with some news, and I saw this going off on my headlines. Now, I'm not familiar with this young gentleman, but thank you, widow killer. He says, breaking news, Marshawn, he's doing like an Andrew on me, doing his Andrew segue on me. Non sequitur. Guys, breaking news. Speaking of him, breaking news, everybody. Marshawn Nealon of the Dallas Cowboys just passed away. Well, more on that and more on everything. He's my friend. He's yours. You guess what he had for lunch? He's Andrew. Steps into the vibe. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. What's up, man?
You clean now?
My deep butt cheeks failed me.
Oh, yeah. Deep butt cheeks don't fail me now, and they failed you, huh, Andrew? Well, I'm glad you're here, buddy. Widow Killer steps in with this breaking news about this young guy. He was 24 years old, Andrew. Sports news. This Marshawn Nealon. Did you hear this story this morning? You checking your look?
No, I did not. That's tragic.
It is, Andrew. I don't know what's going on with this rash of like young athletes dying or what soon after they retire and all these young guys that are in their late 30s and stuff. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't seem anything that I was over. It seems like it happens more, but now I'm older, Bob, or are we more aware of it because of the news cycle? I don't know. But it just seems odd that these young, healthy people are just dropping like this. I don't know the cause of death.
Complication?
Not sure of the cause of death yet. Maybe somebody in the chat can tell us, but thank you. Hiya, Andrew. How you doing? How's you doing, says our friend. Written off.
Not good.
Not good. Uh-oh. TMZ is saying that he may have unalived himself.
Oh, no.
Yikes. I'm telling you, man. What is it, man? Man, other than if it's that CTE, man, I understand those guys that have that brain injury and that really shakes their brain up. Pickles, ham, and cheese, Andrew, is the first guest from Terry Nee.
No.
Cock meat sandwich.
No.
All right, throw your guesses in. We're playing right now. We're playing Guess What Andrew Had for Lunch, everybody, right here on BF Live The Vibe. Now that Andrew stepped in, it's our favorite game show. And you can play Mix In Guess What Andrew's Wearing. Holy hell, man. Rest in peace. Hey, Andrew. Andrew, you want to take this, buddy? It's my. It's my. See, I got to say it first, Bobby Nick.
Hi, Mai. How are you?
Still put the sexy voice on, Bob. Hey, Mai, how you doing? She says, BF, Bobby BF, Bobby Nips, Andrew, good to see y'all. It's good to see Mai's lovely face here in the chat.
You, Mai.
Deep butt cheeks. Andrew, nope. Oh, nope. Not deep butt cheeks. Not deep enough, Terry Nee. Turkey dick sandwich?
No.
Did you have butt cheeks?
No. I
Did you have roast beef sandwich?
No.
Did you have pecan?
No.
All right, we're playing Guess What Andrew Had for Lunch. We haven't gotten. Wait a minute. Jim's going to say pizza. I think he said it before you even got here. Pizza?
No.
Oatmeal on toast?
No. Wrong.
Chicken fingers?
Wrong.
Barbecue chicken?
Wrong.
Tuna?
Wrong.
Straight up chicken, says Space Nerd.
Wrong.
Oh, man. Hoya, you Hoya, says Space Nerd. Let's do that real quick. Chicken dicks. Chili dogs.
No.
Oh, but chili dogs.
Chicken balls?
Oh.
All right. Let's see. Let's do that real quick. pause. You sure it's not chili dogs, Andrew, right?
Nope.
I'm not sure.
Sucking on a chili dog. 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 Chili dog. Sucking on a chili dog. Sucking on a dog. Sucking on a chili dog. Chili. Sucking on a chili dog. Sucking on a dog. Sucking on a chili dog. Sucking on.
Suck on, Andrew.
Sucking on chili dog. Sucking on a dog. Sucking on a chili dog. Sucking on.
Sucking on them dogs, Andrew. Nope. Shuffle Shane says man cheese sandwich.
No.
Fish, Mandy Diff says.
No.
Written off, man. That's actually acknowledgement right here. Good morning, BF Live. We'll get you there. We're in the middle of Guess What Andrew ate. Nerd Hoya from Pecan. Mandy Diff says fries.
Nope.
Wow, this is going to be interesting when we find out because we hit on pizza, chicken, all around. How about spinach?
Nope.
Did you have some spotted dick, Andrew? Spotted dick?
No.
Chicken. Ma'am, I want Pepe. Ma'am. Chicken pot pie. Chicken Pepe. Rump roast. Man rump roast.
No.
Oh, sure. How about the spaghetti? Mandy Diff says it's spaghetti.
Close.
Ooh, we're getting closer, Mandy Diff. Spaghetti, we're in the pasta category, I think.
Ravioli.
A 12-incher says my. Yo, he says yes. He said yes.
No.
A 12-incher.
I answered.
You answered my. She said 12. You didn't answer Bobby Nick. You answered
I actually answered Bobby Nick.
You had ravioli?
It's ravioli.
All right. Chef Homeboy RD, Andrew the Giant, had him some ravioli today, and then it escaped past his not-so-deep butt cheeks. Thank you, everybody, for playing. Guess what Andrew had for lunch?
Yay!
The game with no prizes, just fun.
Prizes, maybe.
Andrew, we got to figure out some other favorite movies that you like quotes from. When you started spitting out. You started spitting out. What? Jesus.
Maybe after that, I will eat your pussy.
Jesus. See, Bob, he wasn't going to let me. I knew he was going to say something creepy because he wouldn't let me step on it. I knew it. Damn it. See? Why you see what happens when you get, oh my goodness. Pecan gets the shout out from Space Nerd. That chili dog, sucking on that chili dog. All right, well, let's greet the Space Nerd now. We were playing Guess What Andrew ate for lunch, but why don't we run the little video right here that's also fun that we greet our friend Space Nerd with. The highly volume and overmodulated video, but we like it just the same. Thank you, Terry Nee, and thank you, Space Nerd, for being part of the Vibe. Welcome to the Vibe Thursday, Space Nerd.
Until now, our mission has been that of space law regulation, contact with Earth colonies, and investigation of alien life. But now, a new task. A probe out into where no man has gone before. Space.
Nerd. Steps into the vibe on a Thursday, and I know she'll be hanging out with us at 8:45 tonight in 100 Proof Podcasting for Replayables. Good to see you in the daytime, Space Nerd. She says Hoya Mai and Hoya Mandy. Love a good chili dog. I got everybody hungry on that one because Mai looked at it and says, that chili dog. Love a good chili dog. I want that right now, says Space Nerd. Nerd acknowledged, and Mai get acknowledged by Mandy Diff. We got so many more guests coming in for your lunch. We got mac and cheese. We got Mai, Andrew Wishes. BLT from Mandy Diff. We got Nerd Call, Clipping and Dipping from Shane. But Don steps into the vibe, says Pig Trotter. What's up, buddy?
Hey now,
Hey, now Don steps into the vibe. Matt checks in. He coined it. He said the middle of the day, middle of the week, midday freaks. Matt steps into the vibe as we're bringing in Andrew in the middle of the other news, the not so serious news. Is that for me or you're live?
We are looking for new places.
Oh, all right, good. Andrew. That's great news, buddy. Looking for something that's more suitable for the type of human being that you are, Andrew. Keep us updated on that, brother. Clipping and Dipping says, "Scuff that ship. Game looks fun." There you go. Are you talking about the thing that he was doing online I told you about earlier? Check out Scuff with Shane. He likes gaming, and sometimes he throws some things out there on his YouTube channel, Scuff with Shane. Meatball Sandwich. The guesses are still coming in. Matt checks in and says, "Sigs up. Smoke them if you got them." Bobby Nick.
Hell yeah, Matt.
We got lasagna coming in. We got mac and cheese coming in. We got Hoya Matt coming in. Yummy. Look at this. You guys are awesome. The energy. Now I want ravioli.
Wow.
You know, I will say this. Sometimes I fall down a rabbit hole of certain things, Bob. And the other day, I've been back into my how it's made videos again. I love seeing how things are produced and all. And one of the ones I watched the other day was actually ravioli being made in the factory.
Wow.
Like the shrimp, Chef Boyardee, Andrew. Yeah. That's a good go-to, man. That's always a ready dinner right there. Let's see. Scuff of Shane says, "Clipping it is when you don't run into the people that are the pros." They're talking about gaming talking there. So he had a 12-incher, see? She answered right away. Hey, Don checks in and says, "Hey now." It's fun, like timing. Hey now. Timing jokes, we like that. Me too, Don. What's that chili dog? Hey, Andrew, you're getting the laugh from Don already. Look at that. Shane's checking in, getting love from Matt. Let's see. Nerd gets the call from Don. Don shouts out Matt as well. And let's see, we're going to just catch up with everybody. Blumel checks in and says, "What do you know to me and to Bobby Nick and to Andrew and the chat family? What do you know, Blumel?" What's up, Blumel?
Hey,
Did he say space lore? Space lore?
Can I say something as well to the chat family? You guys are keeping me sane for all the shows I've been on when I'm having bad days. You guys have some clever one-liners that make me fucking roll around.
That's awesome, Andrew. I'm glad you said that. Thanks for giving that acknowledgement and giving that love back, Andrew, because, the chat family is always here for you and always here for us. So that is really nice that you let them know that, Andrew is a unique individual and he's in these kind of situations where not many people podcast or anything. So it's difficult to find the people that would kind of help Andrew be the most that Andrew wants to be and not just be another patient or whatever. So I hope Andrew has better luck finding a facility that'll help him with that. Terry Nee checks in and says, "My first thought was ravioli. Damn. Yes, I know it was misspelled." That's okay. We don't mark off for spelling right here on BF Live the Vibe. Terry Nee gets acknowledged by the Space Nerd. The Don says, "New place, who dis?" There you go. New place, who dis? He put me in nobody puts Andrew in the office. Thanks, BF. I love you, bro, says Scuff with Shane. No problem, brother. Enjoy those games. Deep butt cheeks, Bobby, says Scuff with Shane.
Deep butt cheeks.
I'll have to subscribe to you, bro, because I have to get my game fixed some way.
There you go. And when he does, I'll check you out.
But my PlayStation is actually gone from the house.
Wow. I know you were...
What? Where did they put it?
In the staff lounge, Bobby.
You took it to your mom's?
Taking it to my mom's for now.
Taking it to mama, taking it to my mom's, taking it to, no need for running. I used to make homemade ravioli.
At this point, arguing with them is not.
Is futile. Finding your way out is the only solution. Did Andrew say what kind of raviolis he had? Were they dick ravioli? What kind of meat was there, Andrew?
It was
man meat ravioli. Cream
of. It was the meat kind.
It was hot beef injection. Hot beef. Shane shouts out Blumels. "We love you, brother," says Blumels' defense lawyer, who gives the love back to you. I think that's the kind words. Look at my right there. You touched her heart. We love you, Andrew, says Scuff with Shane. So thank you for those words. We love you, Andrew, says the Don, who's giving you the love back that you acknowledged that they gave you, buddy. That's awesome. Andrew is an inspiration. And this is the biggest fight in Andrew's life, in that he's not like every other person that's been in any of these kind of group settings, you know. Not many people in Andrew's condition, right, realistically, podcast or anything. So it's hard to find people that will kind of work with him with that.
On the contrary of what people believe, I'm not just sitting here jerking my meat.
Well, he is doing that, but he doesn't on No, he doesn't do it on podcast.
Not all the time.
Not all the time. You know, you can't back that up, Andrew.
All I want to do is
zoom in your boom boom. That's all he wants to do.
Like,
shake your rump.
Like honestly, my friends are my chat family on YouTube.
Absolutely, man. It's always been your sanity, and it's kind of stopped you from feeling like that you're all alone in your situation, and Andrew. And I know a lot of people, that's why we call it chat family, because there's people that are in situations or don't have many significant others in their lives. They come here to be family, and that's what we are. So there you go. And so Andrew lets you know, man, he appreciates you guys being there.
On all these channels, they're just, the love is just, ooh.
Well, Andrew, Terry's saying calm down and don't gay on us, Andrew. Don't get gay on us. Don't get Marvin any kind of gay. Happy gay? None of it.
Man.
Shut up, man. Andrew's he's like, I'm touching from the heart. He's like, fuck Terry, shut up, man. Talking some real shit. Blummel's defense lawyer gets the Gano from Pecan checking in. We're supposed to be doing the news, but we're having so much fun talking to you guys. And gay, says Brian. Love you, Andrew, says written off. Man meat ravioli, says the 12-inch, the man meat raviolis. It all goes together. We should be more like Andrew, says our friend the Don.
Only your man meat, my.
Calm down, see, he's not being creepy, Bobby Nick, but he always looks and makes some kind of creepy connection suggestion, doesn't he? But that's not creepy at all. Haha, just kidding, says he knows you're just kidding. Hey now, Don, says Hoya brother from Pecan. Do they have those mice, says a friend, man meat ravioli, minus the crippling CP? Yes. Don says that everyone should be like Andrew, minus the crippling CP. I think, yeah, I agree with that part.
The extreme horniness, Jesus.
Yeah. We got to find some space nerd. Hey, they're talking about man meat ravioli. Oh, my goodness. Now, here's what Blummel says, and this is real talk, and I've noticed this too. Blummel says, I talk to you guys way more than I talk to anyone in real life, LOL. And I know that's true for many people in the chat family, that this is your escape from your family and your drama and your everyday life. Pecan, hey now, brother from the friend of Don. That's why I'm here every day. That's very flattering, man. Thank you. Me too, written off. You guys are awesome, and we continue the greetings for Andrew. We're actually in the middle of the not-so-serious news. We have fun in the middle of having fun. The next story that I have, Andrew, I just left a story about a guy he sold like NASCAR sponsorships on his suit to get married, Andrew. That's pretty funny, huh? All right.
I saw that coming in.
Awesome, buddy. Well, it's right at one. Yes.
Like, even though you don't pull me in right away, I'd be watching it like.
He'd be watching.
Like, my nuts and bolts be turning even when I'm backstage listening.
Well, that's good, Andrew. You get thoughts in your head. You hear something you could comment on. Well, I want you to comment on this next one. And I bet you got something to say about this one, Andrew, because this last story is the Bikini Report that we end every BF Live the Vibe fun newscast on. And today, Andrew, the Bikini Report is going to be telling us about Hooters, the restaurant Hooters that Perry Caravello loves a little too much for a grown man. Just a little too much, Andrew.
Shut the fuck up.
Truth be told, Andrew, I have never been to a Hooters in my life, buddy.
I wanted to go before they go all out of business.
Well, let me give you the update on the business. Maybe you'll have another chance to go, Andrew, because in my Bikini Report, Hooters is going to tell you about Hooters that still, whatever it still exists in, Andrew, they're bringing back their original look. The Bikini Report's going to tell us what they really mean by that. Go ahead, Bikini Report. Tell us all about Hooters bringing back its original look.
Hooters is getting back to its roots. The businessmen who first created Hooters in the early 80s have reestablished control of the chain. Original Hooters, along with their partners from Hoot Owl Restaurants, now own 140 of the 198 domestic Hooters restaurants. And changes are coming. The most noticeable will be the return of the original orange jogging shorts,
Oh,
spelling
shit.
an end to the bikini-style shorts.
Oh, see that, Andrew? What do you think? That old one wasn't so bad. That was like kind of 80s halter top hot. Right? That's what they're going back to, Andrew. That ain't so bad, right? Oh, they got them
Jogging shorts, spelling an end to the bikini-style shorts which had replaced them. But
They are some kind of like coochie cutter shorts.
hey, we'll always have the memories. As for other changes, according to a press release, quote, original Hooters is focused on restaurant upgrades, exceptional service, equipment enhancements, and a streamlined menu built around better, higher quality ingredients. I do have to say, I hear the wings aren't bad. But what do you think? Would better food but less skin make you more inclined to go to Hooters or less inclined? Let us know in the comments and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
There you go. So there's still hope for Perry Caravello.
So less skin, more
skin on the chicken. Less skin on the girls, more skin on the chicken. Maybe there, Andrew.
Well, they better get better food. That's all I know.
Bobby Nick, do they happen to have these chains? I know you're not around a lot of this stuff, but do they happen? Has Hooters made it up its way in this lifetime up in Canada?
I'm not. I think so.
Yeah.
I hope they still.
I've never been to one.
Same, Bobby Nick, and I love one of my favorite stories, and I love it just because it's another reason to talk about my great mother-in-law, Charlotte. My story is, Bob, that her brother-in-law would always want to go to Hooters for lunch, and my mother-in-law, being the wonderful woman she was, she didn't know or care from them being sexy or not, Bob. She would take him there for lunch in the middle of the day, take him to Hooters.
Really?
And so I just get this visual of what silver-haired people, elderly people in a Hooters in the middle of the day. That my great mother-in-law would just do that for anybody. But and I've never been to one, Bob. I thought that was the funniest thing, that my mother-in-law has been to Hooters many times, and I have never been to one. So and we even had one, down here and all that stuff. Terry Nee's been to Hooters, I think. But there you go. We're going back to the original.
Morgan started out as a Hooters girl.
Liv Morgan, the wrestler, the now fine wrestler. Well, yeah, Andrew, there's been much talk in the press and all about Hooters possibly going away because of the times are changing and, the coochie shorts and all that stuff. And people, it didn't have the same appeal that it had, Bobby Nick.
Right.
But now the interesting part that they say is that, I guess these companies get away from these original owner groups once they get big and popular. She did mention that the original ownership group has retained control over this. So I don't know if that bodes any better for the survival of the chain. But I can't wait to watch the next Perry Caravello Live, connecting things together. Because for those of you who are fans or not of Perry Caravello, last weekend, he went out quietly. He's a content creator. He should be videotaping whatever he does. He drove an hour and a half to get like a Hooters calendar, an hour and a half smogging up California, and then an hour and a half back for a calendar. He videotaped none of it, so he's a content creator. He should be making stuff for the members. So I can't wait to watch the next Perry Caravello Live, because we crowdsourced him to shred the one that he bought and go back and do it all over again and film it. So maybe we'll have to see what's going over Perry Talk right now. But that's how we just wrapped up the other news. That's what we do here on BF Live The Vibe. That was the other news. Let's get on to some other fun, because that was the other news. That was the BF Live The Vibe Thursday Not So Serious News. Hell yeah, I had fun doing the news. I hope you did too. I believe it is possible to have fun with the news, with the not so serious news. Widow Killer checks in and says, since Perry doesn't throw away his Hooters calendar, I wonder if he has the one with Liv on it when she was originally in it, or they didn't make him shred it years ago. Widow Killer, that's amazing. We have to check out PCL. Are they doing I guess they're doing a Thursday show. Tom was doing Friday shows there for a minute. Let me go over to Perry Caravello Live X. We're going to take our piss break we do right here halfway through every episode of BF Live The Vibe, Andrew. Yes.
Her real name is her last name is Daddio, and
Daddio?
yes.
Hey, Daddio. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
look
yes.
what her name is, so I could actually ask. Somebody got a super chat that I'm curious now.
All right, Andrew. Well, how about this, buddy? Let's do this. Widow Killer has given us a little preview. He meant to say cooking with Perry tonight. How about this, my friends? At 1:38, we're just 8 minutes past the halfway point of a 3-hour live episode of BF Live The Vibe. Stream show 416 you are watching and or listening to. We're going to take a little pause for the cause right now. A little 2.5-minute piss break, but we're not done having fun. When we come back after this 2.5-minute piss break, we will get into a little Perry talk. Let's go check it out. Let's see what's going on tonight. Let's look at some of the fun videos that's created by the talented creators in that community. We'll do that. We'll do the National Day calendar. I got whack tracks, and I got a lot of other stuff that we can get to, but we're not going to get to any of it until I run this quick 2.5-minute piss break, folks. So you're having fun in the middle of the day. This is your chance to run, though. You can go to the bathroom and grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack, grab a friend, and tell them that we're having fun and positive vibes in the daytime on a Thursday. We're not waiting for the end of the day. We're doing it right now. This is BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 416, and after this 2.5-minute piss break, we'll be back for more fun right after this, folks. Come on back when you do what you got to do. More fun. Come on.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah, think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
I know you did. You have to sometimes. We don't judge here on BF Live. I hope you did what you had to do, and I hope you're back for more fun for the other side, the other half of BF Live The Vibe. Drop a beat on your meat, says the two joint segment. Space Nerd is looking. Maya is clapping and dancing and having fun. Drop the beat on your meat. I'm cold. Time to put on 18 sweaters and 13 pairs of leggings Really, how bad is the weather where you're out there? You're out there in the Pacific Northwest. You always let us know. Bobby Nick is famously, he's got the Canadian snow going on up there, Bob. 57 and sunny where I'm coming to you from, so it's still pretty good right now. They're saying we're expecting some early next week, some low 30s and 40s for highs next week, Bob. So it's coming my way too, buddy.
I feel her though. I'm wearing 3 layers of shirts. So
that's because you just have so many podcast shirts. What are you rocking today, Bob?
I'm still rocking the fucking Jake Hudson and Lemmy shirt that Jake told me to burn.
Well, to burn that son be Bobby Nick. I'm not your friend this week. I'll be your friend next week. There you go. Well, we don't have to present it. There you go. Because I know I stepped in at the end of something where Jake was stirring things up and all. So, and I know you haven't been talking about it much or whatever.
Yeah. So I told him I'm going to wear it a long time.
Yeah, Jake did his Jake thing on you. It's 54 and rainy cold, says our friend Space Nerd checking in. So just 3 degrees colder than where I'm coming to you from, but no rain. I heard you saying that you couldn't see the whole supermoon and all that stuff going on there, Space Nerd. I know she is in fact a Space Nerd, so I know that's a little disappointing. Matt, well, Matt Foley says, if it isn't the vibe. Now, I don't know much about good vibes, but I do know about bad life choices. Matt Foley steps in.
Wow.
Here's you, here's Matt. There's you, there's Matt in the chat checking in. What's up, Matt Foley stepping into the vibe? He is a motivational speaker.
You better watch this show every day, or you'll be living in a van down by the river.
Exactly. That's what he'll let you know. That's right. F. Ellis Hudson, he says there. Let's see. Crazy Q Sunflower says, Bobby, if you have snow, you can keep it out there in Ontario. We don't want it yet. Or at all. We don't want it yet. There's a 100 Proof Podcasting Discord link. You'll find me there at 8:45 tonight for Replayables. We're going to watch some fun, wacky videos. We're going to smoke. We're going to drink. We're going to laugh. We're going to joke. And after the first half hour, we're on YouTube and Rumble. We go Rumble exclusive, and then I'll mix in some songs from clues that we came up with from the fun videos that we watched earlier in the show. Join us at 8:45 tonight for that and find out about it with 100 Proof Podcasting. Matt Foley, you are an inspiration to us all. That's right. How you survive in a van down by the river. It's amazing. Matt Hoya, brother, says our friend Pecan. It's 0 degrees with a slight breeze here in San Antonio. Did you mean 0? I don't know. That's not the metric system. Give me Bezos. I do actually want to live in a van down by the river. Van life. It's not. There's worse fates, right? Give me Bezos. Hola from a pecan. Matt says, I'm picking up what you're laying down, Bobby. The kids call it vibing. I call it nervous energy and unemployment. But yeah, that's how you take it. There you go. There's a little bit of everything in there. I like that. Hey, there's a membership link if you care to support me that way. Pecan gets acknowledged by Matt checking in, and there's Pecan's 420 link if you want to see those fun matches of everybody in this community wrestling. That's right, wrestling videos going down on Pecan 420. And this is what's going down on BF Live The Vibe. Fun with AI, and then we'll get on to some other fun segments right here in the midday on The Vibe.
Don't try me! I got you!
Totally real.
Too hot!
Totally real.
I think we need a new roof.
Sure, I knew that was going to be a bad idea when y'all did it. It looked fun, though. It did look fun. But guess what? You got to go buy a new roof now, sure. That thing sent you way over. We too grown. We too grown for all that kind of foolishness.
Here we go. 1, Don't try me! I got you! Too hot! Great! I think we need a new roof.
Is that Chris Abels?
Sure,
Oh my God. And last night, everything on the Levy-verse is Chris,
it looked
Bobby,
fun,
Nick.
Though. It did look fun. But guess what? You got to go buy a new roof now, sure.
You gotta buy a new
that
roof.
thing sent you way over.
So he commenting for real on some AI stuff right there. Yeah. I don't know what it is about these videos that Bob and Psych pull out on the Levy-verse, but a lot of them do. They look like Chris Abels. They resemble him in the face. And if they don't, Psych will make sure that they do. But they were last night saying, put Chris Abels' face on that. Or like, do you really have to?
What did you have for lunch today? And ravioli.
You can go see that on the Andrew the Giant 96 channel as he lays it down live during this show. I had a nail guess wrong on BF Live The Vibe. All right, there you go. How about this? Haha, I want to try that this weekend, says Mai on the trampoline. All right, well, do that at your own risk, Mai. There you go. That is That is Chris Abel, Space Nerd right there. All right, well, why don't we do this, guys? I think there's a few. Why don't we check the National Day calendar, and then we'll get into some Perry talk. But right now, I want to see if there's any kind of weird holidays or celebrations that we should be acknowledging today. Let's do a little National Day calendar check-in. A little National Day, hey. We like to check the National Day calendar nearly every day, and we're going to check it today on November 6th. It is a Thursday, and we're going to find out what weird or wacky holidays or celebrations are occurring today on the National Day, hey, the National Day calendar check-in. Today is November 6th. It is Thursday. So let me throw up the calendar here, and I'll show you which ones we're supposed to be acknowledging today on this lovely Thursday. It's National Cashback Day, the first Thursday in November. Now, I know there's certain credit cards and stuff they give you cash back, the Discover card being in mind, but let's see what that has to do with.
It's funny because I just got a cashback credit card like the beginning of this month.
Did you, Bob? Did you?
I already made $20, so fuck yeah.
Nice, buddy. There you go. Yeah. The first one that I remember offering cash back, Bob, their big plan was a Discover card that was backed by Sears here in the States many years ago. And that was one of my first credit cards, Bobby Nick.
Really?
Yeah, because I remember back in the day, before you barely had any credit established, I try to hit up like American Express or something. They were like, nah, son, we don't do that. So I had me some Discover, and I might have fudged my earnings value for the Visa, but first but I digress. Let's see. It is November 6th, and it is Andrew the Giant. You done with your short?
Yes.
All right. Well, it's National Nacho Day, guys. Uh-oh, Bob. Look out. There's always newly a food element part of the National Day, hey, the National Calendar check-in. Let's see. It's also National Men Make Dinner Day. What? What kind of blasphemy woman holiday who put that on there? Oh, my God. Wait a minute. We'll check it. National Saxophone Day. A toot the saxophone. Tippity-tippity-ta. Hey. Hey, combati. We're going to check that one out. Let's check out National Cashback Day and see how it might apply to all of us, maybe if you don't have a credit card or not. Andrew said, or Just a Guess says, Andrew emojis. Having fun with those membership emojis. Thank you for supporting me and being a member here on The Vibe and using those. Space Nerd says, nachos. There she goes. She's getting her food idea for the day. Take care, Matt Foley. Thanks for the great start to my day, says Space Nerd. Thanks for checking in, Matt Foley. Who says, all right, folks, I got to hit the road, literally, the back roads. Keep the vibes high, keep your spirits higher, and remember, if life gets tough, there's always room down by the river, and that's a more you know. From our motivational speaking friend, Matt Foley, the one. Be careful out there, Matt, as we roll on with the National Day calendar check-in and learn what National Cashback Day is. It's the first Thursday in November, and it speaks to the savvy shopper in all of us. It's one big day of exclusive offers that gives you the gift of cash back. Whether shopping for the perfect holiday gifts or saving for that big ticket item for yourself, finding great deals and saving money makes a smart shopper happy. Cashback days take saving to the next level. You can put money back in your wallet before the holidays just by shopping. During the holidays, savings is even more critical. We have a list and a budget. Not only do we want to stick to it, but we want to celebrate with all the holiday necessities and gifts to decorations and even travel. Savvy shoppers know it's possible to both save and wow during the holidays. That's what National Cashback Day is all about. Whether it's gift giving, entertainment, or travel expenses, the perfect outfit for the holiday, card photos, or treating yourself to something special, discounts can be found. Shoppers are celebrated by helping them earn cash back when they spend, Bob. How do you observe it? I think that's Cashback Day. You can visit something called cashbackday.com to find the best cashback offers. Get cash back in your wallet just in time for last-minute shopping or to spend post-holiday sales. So maybe you can do it like Bobby Nick did it. He's got a card. But there you go. Get that cash back. Yes. Do you have something to follow up on that? Let's see.
No.
Take care.
Take care. Cashback is a wonderful thing.
There you go. So that is a way to do things. Like if you so Bob, we've had ones that, like I said, I had the cash back one, and then recently when travel became more important to us, Bob, we got one that give us air miles or gives you you can pay on your You get miles, and you can put that towards your travel and all that stuff.
Right.
Is how they do it. It's essentially like cash back that you can apply to certain things for air travel. So that's really good, and we enjoy that.
Yeah, I used to have one that had points for a certain grocery chain.
Okay,
but I canceled it after the grocery chain moved out of my town. So because points.
I remember I had an NFL sponsored Baltimore Ravens card, Bobby Nick, and one of their features was that if you built up the points, you go into their Studio of Fabulous Prizes or whatever their website, right? And then you buy these things. And I got some pretty decent Ravens themed items that way. That's some pretty nice stuff through there. So yeah, there's many different kind of programs. So it is worth kind of shopping around. Maybe go to that cashback.com and adjust your spending. If you're already spending the money out there, do it in such a way that maybe you'll earn an additional benefit. Like maybe, because what we do, Bob, is we try not to have too many credit cards going, but if we do, we'll try to direct our spending to that one card that builds up the value that we want with the travel points, right?
And then that's what I do. I try to spend as much as I can on there of my normal spending.
Yeah.
Don't spend any more than you do.
Right.
And just pay it off right away. You know what I mean?
Like if you're already spending for super chatting or being generous and buying 5 gifted memberships like you did for me, why not do it on your card where you get a little bonus out of it? Because it's money you're spending anyway. So look for value today on the National Day calendar. It's National Cashback Day is one of the holidays. How about this next one we have here? Nacho Day. Now, I'm not a big nacho guy, but I have a feeling there's lots of nacho lovers in my chat family, Bobby Nick. When I say nachos,
I'm
some breaking news to BF.
Oh boy, this is going to be good, Bobby Nick. Hang on. Breaking news from Andrew. Like, show me play the element or something like that.
We have a new Padres manager.
I thought you had breaking news.
Craig.
All right, who's it?
Craig. Stammen.
Fitzsimmons.
Reliever.
All right, Andrew, a former reliever. Once again, Andrew, San Diego Padres hire a what?
Former reliever.
Now, give the whole headline. What's the breaking news?
Padres hire former reliever Craig Stammen
to be their
next manager.
Thank you, Andrew the Giant, for that unasked for sports update.
I want to get Bone's take on this one.
Awesome, buddy. Well, there you go. Well, it's National Nacho Day, Andrew. Now, have you ever had nachos since you've been at your new place?
No.
I have not. So that's not one of the guesses yet, guys. So don't make that part of your guesses yet. How about, do you like some nachos like this, Andrew? Loaded up? This mess?
Yes.
You like it? And Bobby Nick was about to speak on his love of Andrew's, I think.
Oh, yeah. I love some nachos.
Just a big mess, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially all the cheese in there and everything. Some beef in there. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Tomato chunks.
Bobby Nick's having it. All right, well, the Widow Killer got ahead with
cream.
Yeah, I see some on the picture right there, Bobby Nick. Ooh, there you go. If you like it, it's your day. It's National Nacho Day here on the National Day calendar. A Widow Killer is already jumping ahead with a question about men only cook day. Do gay guys both cook and the lesbians don't eat? What happens? Well, let's see when we get to that story. But right now, on November 6th, National Nachos Day recognizes the snack favored at sporting events across the country. In their purest form, nachos are tortilla chips covered in nacho cheese, queso, or other melted cheese and served with salsa. First created sometime around 1943, the popular and loved nachos are of Mexican origin. History tells us Ignacio Nacho Anaya created the original nachos, according to his son. Nacho was the maitre d' at Malderno restaurant in Piedras Negras. God bless you. And it jumps on me as it waits till I'm reading it. It knows I'm reading it, Bobby Nick. One evening, after the kitchen staff had left, a group of U.S. Army wives stationed at Fort Duncan in Eagle Pass came into the restaurant. After a long day of shopping, they were hungry and asked for a snack. Anaya prepared some tostadas cut into triangles. After topping them with shredded cheese and sliced jalapenos, he heated the dish in the oven. They were such a hit with the Army wives that they named the snack Nacho Special before he could make another batch. Word of the new creation quickly traveled. People from all over tried them, loved them, and over time the name change eventually, nachos became special nachos. So there you go. And I know they got loaded nachos. And Bobby Nick, I believe I turned you on to the sensation that is the walking tortilla or walking taco, right? Taco in a bag, right?
Yeah, yeah.
My kids do that stuff. Taco in a bag.
Good stuff.
My girl.
Hey, screw you, Pecan. He says a Ravens debit card always declines. LOL. How dare you? Wait a minute. Cracking on my team. Nacho Libre, says my friend Widow Killer, checking in on the vibe. Nacho Libre. I'm kind of spoiled already. My roommate cooks a lot. It was a beaver moon last night. Haha, beaver. That's right. We were taunting Bob with the beaver moon. Do the guys both? Let's do this now. All right. Let's get on with the next story. So it's National Nacho Days on the National Day calendar. All right. Now let's get down to it and see what this blasphemy is about. National Men Make Dinner Day bullshit. It's the feminization of men. Let's see. No. Let's have fun with this.
I can't make dinner.
Okay.
So
Sorry, Mai.
Girl, like
Mai. I beat him to it.
A beautiful girl that knows how to cook has to cook for me.
There you go. Well, on National Men Make Dinner Day, Andrew, on the first Thursday in November, which this is, it places the man of the house in charge of the kitchen and the evening's meals. This is man's work. You stay out behind. That's a little. All right. It says, some men like to cook and do so on a regular basis. To those men, we say, hello, Frisco. No, we say, kudos to you. You could submit your favorite recipe on National Men Make Dinner Day website. This day was created for men who do not know their way around the kitchen and are not familiar with cooking appliances, as well as for the women in their lives who need a break. Men need to be aware that there is a list of rules that must be followed, some of which include the main meal must include a minimum of 4 ingredients and require at least 1 cooking utensil other than a fork. I've never heard of such specific rules, Bobby Nick. It just got to be hot and ready to go in my stomach. Damn. The man does the shopping for all the necessities and the ingredients, not just what the woman brought home and put together. Clean up as you go. Don't leave it for the woman to clean up. And aprons are optional. Whoa, I know Space Nerd likes that one. She wishes... She wants to see Shane in an apron right there. She wants to see that guy. So there you go. You invite your children in the kitchen and give them the skills they need. Watch cooking shows, or you can just be gay like Perry Caravello and you can make some. No, it's Men Make Dinner Day here on the National Day calendar. And now let's go with this one. A toot-toot-toot, the saxophone, a tippity-tippity-ta. It's National Saxophone Day on the National Day calendar. Now, Bob, I do enjoy some good saxophone. The first sax solo that comes to mind right now is the solo in the NXS song, Never Tear Us Apart. That's a good one to come top of mind right there. But, man, I love some good saxophone music. So today must be my day, man. I don't know if there's any you can pull off the top of your head. And that one just came to me pretty quickly. I love that sax solo. It's National Saxophone Day and commemorates the birth of the woodwind's inventor, Adolphe Sax, on November 6th. The saxophone is one of the main instruments in jazz music. Born on November 6th in 1814, Adolphe Sax invented many musical instruments, including the saxophone. Sax constructed saxophones in several sizes in the early 1840s. On June 28th in 1846, he received a 15-year patent for the instrument. The patent encompassed 14 different versions of the fundamental design, split into 2 categories of 7 instruments each and ranging from soprano, sopranino to contrabass. So he had all the ranges of the higher and the lower notes that he was smart enough to patent. After Sax's patent expired in 1866, several saxophonists and instrument manufacturers implemented their own improvements to the original design and keywork. Over the years, many great saxophone masters have graced the world with their music, including Stan Getz, Sidney Bechet, Mindy Hebert, Sonny Rollins, Yolanda Brown, Lester Young, Eric Dolphy, Coleman Hawkins, John Coltrane, Elisa Hall, and Charlie Bird Parker right there. Oh, there's lots of them. There's a whole list of them. Kenny G. Everybody remembers Kenny G. He played that. He played that long, gay kind of penis kind of looking sax. I'll digress on that one. Jimmy Dorsey, Candy Dulford, Grover Washington Jr. That's another good saxophone player. Is there any good ones in there here? Let me say. The Don says, Mandy, you play sax? Is that right, Don? What are you saying? You know who says men who cook are gay? Other men. I know. That's the running joke. It's the easiest, it's the lowest hanging fruit joke to go for. Gay. Let's say, Widow Killer's got a good one for saxophone. Careless Whisper. That's a good sax in that one. That's a good one. You know what? Another one that just come to mind, the sax solo in Tina Turner's song, We Don't Need Another Hero.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Love that one. There you go. I love sax. And I always say a good guitar solo or sax solo, you can mouth it. You can do that, what I just did, mouth it with your lips. That means it's a good one that you like. Let's see. It's a good thing that Perry is cooking tonight. That's right. Let's do a little Perry talk after the National Day calendar. And I'll let you know about that, and I'll feature some of the talented stuff that the creators over in that community are doing. There you go. We got that one. Yes, we know, Don. We're just kidding around, buddy. Let's see. Mandy, you play sax. That's right. St. Elmo's Fire. What's that? John, what's his name? St. Elmo's Fire. That's a good one. That's a pretty good one. Why am I not pulling his last name? John, what's his name? St. Elmo's Fire. The theme song. All right, well, there you go. So that's National Saxophone Day. Hey, guys, keep throwing your favorite saxophone numbers in there because that's a pretty good topic. I like that. Yeah. And I just had some coming off the top of the brain. St. Elmo's Fire. There you go. But there you go. National Saxophone Day was one of the fun holidays on the National Day calendar. Let me make sure. I don't think there were any other ones. I think we got the good ones. We did Cashback Day. We did National Nacho Day. We did that funny one, National Men Make Dinner Day. National Saxophone Day. I think we had fun. Thank you, John Parr. I couldn't pull the last name. I blame weed. There you go. Go tell Sasquatch it's his day, space nerd.
Yeah.
Sasquatch is that online on YouTube sensation. He's out there actually touring the world. Terry Nee and I saw him. He's still going. And I think coming into 2026, he's coming back to the same theater that Terry Nee fell in love with me at. Now they're coming in. Matt's got a great one. Fucking Baker Street right here. Winding your way down in Baker Street. Great saxophone opening solo. How about that? Saxophone guy from the Lost Boys, says Don checking in.
Oh, yeah.
Saxophone. Yeah, Baker Street, man, you could get me playing that one. Just like play that intro on there. You know what he's talking about, Bobby Nick, right? That's a famous song.
Mm-hmm.
Famous opening. Gary Rafferty, yeah. Very famous opening right here. Let's go. Yeah, I'll just play the sax solo here. That's a good one. I like that one.
Hear that.
Sample.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go over to Discord real quick and see what kind of fun is being left for me over there. Because I'm doing the same thing. Widow Killer's checking in. There you go. All right. This is fun. I'd say that's why I like doing the National Day calendar, because I like when it kind of takes you off in a direction and you guys kind of run with it. Oh, the sax man. I think, is this the guy? Because I remember, Bobby Nick, when we did TGB, did we not have a sax guy that would like show up in the crowd? He would just show up at events and just start playing in the middle of a live event. I'm recalling that, Bob.
Or
he would play Careless Whisper or something, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what he would go everywhere and do that. That song.
He would like raid places and do Careless
in
Whisper.
Malls and random,
that's right. Well, let's see what this one is. This is Sexy Sax Man. I think this is him.
I think so.
Yeah, he is. He runs into places and just starts playing it. There it is. There it is, Bob. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sax Man. It's been a minute. Thank you. We haven't seen Sax Man in a minute. I'm gonna smoke during this. I got to. I love this. It's like 5 minutes long. Look, that mullet though. It is now, Space Nerd. Andrew remembers this guy.
Yes. Yes, I do. That was the only good memories of that show.
Thank you, Andrew. We tried.
You don't like George Michael? He doesn't like
You don't like
George
George
Michael. He
Michael.
doesn't like George Michael.
Perfect, harmless fun. You're fucking right, nerd.
It's okay. He's with sexysaxmansaxograms.com and Tina, our friend Tina over there. We're authorized, yeah.
Who ordered you? Who ordered the saxogram?
That's the idea of the show.
Hey, play that George Michael song real quick.
Hit it. I love it. This is great. Oh, shit. Oh, Ross, dress for less. Sir, you need to go outside. He jumps up on the counter. Then I work at Ross Dress for Less. I don't get paid enough for this shit. He's playing himself out of the play. Look, this is so great. And Andrew, that was really great that you said that was one of the few good memories from our early show that we did, buddy, because we did have fun. We tried to make it fun. We did. That's right. Uh-oh. Oh, he's showing off for the girl. He's got good hair. Yeah, buddy.
We need somebody to walk in the facility and do this.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be great.
Andrew's
Oh,
getting
my shit.
ideas. Do we know any Florida saxophone players? Go visit Andrew if you do. You can't handle the sexy. I'm spoiling the ladies. Look at this. You're getting juicy man meat. Sexy sax man. Nobody. Dolphins jumping. Uh-oh. Don't you touch Sexy Sax Man. Don't you touch him. He's so sexy.
Sorry guys, this is saxophone superstar Sergio Flores.
Right.
If you ever well, he's got like millions of dollars.
Yeah,
Like,
but check
he's
it out,
like-
Awesome, Matt.
Doesn't matter. You need clearance. You need clearance.
You need what? You need what?
He can't hear over him. He's like, what? He's playing the whole time. What? You need clearance? Huh? What?
He's above the law though. It's not me.
Above the law. You're not above
He's
the law.
above the law.
He is above the law though.
Hey,
I'm saying, like, he does his own. Look at him. He's playing to a baby right now.
He's playing to a baby.
He's playing to a baby. Can you just play to the baby?
Can he just play to the poor baby? He's trying to make her feel good.
Can you play like 5 more times?
Nope. Can he play it 5 more times? Just 5 more. We do too, Shane. Oh my
Play that one.
God.
Put the.
for a bit. So here's the deal. This is private property.
Right.
You can stay on the property, or you're gonna get arrested for trespassing.
No, we're leaving. But now that you have the flip camera, you can put that on YouTube, and now you have more footage of Sergio as a
Bam.
superstar, and you can get that like a million views
right now.
All right.
Bam.
All right. We'll leave.
All he's trying to do is bring his love of saxophone to the masses. How dare they? That's all he was trying to do, guys. He was just trying. That was amazing. Wow, Bob. Thank you, Widow Killer. And that what a great memory. How did we totally forget about Sax Man all these years we've been podcasting? Amazing. And that's why we like going to the National Day calendar. Sexy freaking Sax Man. How awesome was that, man? That used to be so much fun. We would just bust out a clip. I want you to go to jail for this. 300 phone calls. 300. Frank, if you are Frank, if that is your name, Frank, I am the law. Love this guy, says Scuff with Shane, and we love that you love that. Don loved the sexy sax pants right there. Wow, what a great callback to some other fun that we had that we forgot. Another reason I love doing this show, guys, because you guys bring the fun back to me that I forgot. This is awesome. Why don't we wrap up that segment? That was supposed to be like kind of National Day calendar. Let me run this one, and we'll make a flow into the next segment we were doing. That was fun. We ended up being in sexy Saxville off the National Day. Hey. Just hanging out with chat family and fun in the midday. If the world gets to be too much for you and you're tired of all the outside chatter, come here to BF Live and the facilities like the Sax Man and hanging out with Andrew and Bobby Nick. And we're going to be hanging out with you well into the day and into the night. We got fun shows going on tonight. I'll see you on Replayables later on. So I'm looking forward to that already. Let's see. 300 phone calls. 300. Frank. Sour. I want you to go to jail for this. 300 phone calls. What an amazing classic bit from the Howard Stern days, where that guy that teased Steve Langford, the reporter, he called him, left no less than 300 voicemails on his voicemail machine back in the day when you used to have to kind of hit the button and listen to every one of them. And the reporter thought it was borderline harassment and says, I want you to go to jail for this, when he called him back for the 300 phone calls. Don is a great friend of Howard Stern and all. Glad that you're hanging out here, buddy. Hey, Bob, the other day I did mention to you, we talked about, let me make sure I can find it and cue it up before I talk about it, because that happens sometimes. I want to talk about, not Sex Baby. I want to talk about, let's see, I want to talk about, where is it at? Let me check type this in real quick. There we go. I got it. We were talking about red boxes, Bob, the old video services out in the wild, right? And I remember I told you that there's actually people out there that are kind of urban hunting or urban exploring for these remaining red boxes. So the other day we were being nostalgic, as we always are here on BF Live the Vibe. We love talking about what we loved about the old days, and some of the stuff we talked about, the days of going to Blockbuster and the great the excitement would build up on a Thursday, Bob. Man, you knew like tomorrow is Friday, and Friday is the day that I can go to like the rental place and I can get something. If they were closed for the weekend, that used to be a thing, Bob, and you could have like a weekend rental or something. So we would get like an armful of movies or video games or something.
Yeah, man.
That's something and I remember being excited on a Thursday going, man, Friday is the video store rental day. So then that evolved into digital stuff. And in the stores, they didn't need brick and mortar, so they turned into these red boxes. Well, they're actually still out there, Bob. So I thought that I want to go see like what can really still be out there as far as physical media and red boxes. So these guys like Urban Hunter, and they found 25 abandoned red boxes. So I wanted to roll a little bit of this, and let's watch these guys urban explore and watch the condition of these red boxes, where they're located, and see if they actually still work right here on BF Live the Vibe. Let's watch this a little bit.
So last week I somehow managed to find a Redbox that still let us rent movies, despite Redbox being bankrupt and having no employees. And in this video...
How about that? So keep that in mind. They're bankrupt. They have no employees, but these machines are still out there. So that's what kind of makes this kind of urban exploration for these things a little more interesting, in the fact that the company technically doesn't exist anymore, as you heard him say. No employees, nothing.
And in this video, we're going to go to 25 more Redbox kiosks and see how many of them still let us rent movies. So we started our journey by going back to the original Food Lion where we had got our movies from the last video. And unfortunately, the screen was still really dark. We couldn't see much of anything. We did eventually somehow manage to get one DVD copy of Dead for a Dollar. Not a great start.
I'm not familiar with that movie, Bob, but they got one out of it. Dead for a Dollar.
To be honest. But we thought our luck might change if we went to a Walmart in the search for a infamous blue box instead of the normal red box. Unfortunately, all we found was one of these sell your phone station things, which is kind of interesting. Maybe we'll do a video on it. Moving on, we went to a Lowe's Foods next, and this place had a really interesting find. They had a normal red box kiosk, but it had a little paper sign over it. It said, "Attention guests, at this time, red box services at this kiosk have been discontinued. Thank you for your understanding." The really interesting part is that underneath the paper, you can actually see a Windows 10 start screen. So, I don't know, I kind of want to go back and see if we can, like, play around with it. Maybe we can get in there. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I don't know if that's a good idea, though, because we went to a Circle K next that was, like, right around the corner, and there was this cop that was, like, following us. Little sketch, so maybe not a good idea to go back there. Maybe the cop was guarding this kiosk, but I don't know why he'd be doing that, because it was broken. You can see the card reader was even ripped off, which is pretty funny. Also, this kiosk was completely destroyed. I don't know what was going on to it. But
so you see that one's like pretty like weather damaged and beat up. They're all in different like condition, you see.
It was not in good shape. Anyway, we went to a Walgreens next, and we found an amazing discovery. A double red box kiosk. I know, it's a real thing. The really surprising thing was that the interface on this red box was like more modern or something. I don't know, it just looked a little different. It felt a little snappier. The screen was a little nicer, so it was a nice experience actually. We managed to buy 2 DVDs, a Barbie DVD and Toy Story 4 of all things.
Now, Bob, I always like asking if these things made it up the counter, because I don't like assuming that like that everything is like a translate. But did you have like red boxes or something similar up?
You know, I think we did, but I never came across them.
Yeah, so these things, as you can see, these still exist, and the company's out of business. But I don't want like nobody cared to go out and just like get the last DVDs out of them, or buttoning up the company. They're just kind of out there at all of these kind of service stations and convenience areas. So let's see. Watch a little more.
And then we waddle on over to the second kiosk, and this one wasn't quite as nice. The screen was really dim.
You figured if anything, they would have got rated for the best movies that might have been in the boxes or something.
It was at this point we noticed that we actually could sort the movies by like type, so we could find.
Space Nerd asked a particular question, a good one. Do they plan on returning them? I think they cover that a little bit in here, and some of them you'll hear them referred to as purchase, and some of them you'll hear referred to as rentals or whatever. Like let's look for a difference.
As opposed to DVDs. This one didn't seem to have any Blu-rays we could actually purchase, though. So we settled on renting this time a copy of The Meg for DVD. This next Harris Teeter stop was kind of sad, honestly. We went to find a red box. They only had this, like, pickup section instead for your groceries or whatever. Lame. At this point, we figured we should go back to the tried and true. A Food Lion worked well before. Let's try another one. So we went to another location, and sure enough, they had another kiosk for us. This time around, we did notice we could format the movies to look for 4K Blu-rays, which I didn't even know you could get in a red box.
Right. I mean, they made it so, Bob, they made it that far in the evolution of the stuff. They got 4K physical media, and then they just like just went out of business and just abandoned these things.
That's crazy.
Now we had to find one. Unfortunately, all of the 4K Blu-rays at this location were
and the card readers are still functioning.
We tried to return some movies we had picked up before. We tried to return them.
So they're trying to return movies they picked up before, nerd. To answer your question, let's watch this part.
Movie we had purchased, which we just thought would be pretty funny. That worked fine. We also tried to return a rented movie that we had picked up from another kiosk, and that also seemed to work fine. So it seems like as long as the machine can scan the code, it's going to be like, yep, you're good to go.
Wow. Now I'm guessing that means fully, and it kind of issued maybe the refund because these card readers are still working. And that's why when I saw this, I was fascinated.
I'm wondering who the hell's the money going to?
Right, Bob. I'm fascinated that you at the beginning of the video, the company doesn't exist, no employees, no nothing, but these things are still out there like gathering money and still have physical media in them. So I just thought, let's watch a little bit of this and explore this.
Actually then found one of the movies we had returned, but we noticed they actually had it on Blu-ray this time, so we went ahead and picked that up. And we noticed when we were checking out, there was also like this option to try a
and like Bobby Nick says, where's this air money going, you know?
Trying to find a code.
There has to be a bank account or somewhere that is acknowledging this, Bobby Nick.
The server to verify the code. It just failed. Using his magical powers, we did manage to get 2 more Blu-rays out of this kiosk, 2 more Disney movies. So at this point in the day, we were pretty happy with what we found. We really wanted to find
a big time around here. I don't know for other parts of the United States, Bobby Nick, but these were outside of many of the McDonald's in my area.
Really?
So you could go to McDonald's, get your food, and the red box was right there, Bobby Nick. So that's where I've seen most of the one in my particular area.
A Blu-ray now, and ideally we really wanted one of those fake paper insert things people used to use to scam the machines.
How about that? So people used to use faux disc, and I guess when the reader would see it, it would acknowledge the piece of paper as that you returned it, you legitimately returned the disc. So that's what he was looking for.
over our collection so far. So let me show you what we had at this point. So the first movie we got was Dead for $1, a film by Walter Hill. I've never heard of this. Looks like some kind of Western thing. I have no idea. It's on DVD, so, you know, could be better. We then picked up a copy of Barbie for DVD. At that same location, we also got Toy Story 4 on DVD. And here's where we really found some of the good stuff. We got...
Now look, we got a cautionary tale from Mai, who has a Redbox tale, a story. She says, I had a Redbox in a gas station in Wyoming steal my card info about 6 years ago. I'm sorry to hear that, Mai. That does happen from time to time, and I know they've gotten very sophisticated, Bob, with throwing these counterfeit card readers right on top of the existing equipment, buddy, and they make it look like, if you've seen any of these false card readers that they snap around a card reader and make you use their slot first, it's amazing the stuff that, you know, once again, criminals are motivated. If they applied that to working, it's amazing what they could do. But let's see. PCL just uploaded Perry's nacho hat for Nacho Day. Okay, well, how about we watch a little bit more of this, and we'll check in a little bit on that. Perry Caravello Live. We'll do a little Perry talk. Let's look at a couple more of these discs. This is like a 10-minute thing. We're about 4 minutes into this one, so let's see how.
Finding Dory on Blu-ray. And honestly, from here on, we were just on the hunt. We were like, okay, if we can find Blu-rays, we're going to keep trying to find. That's all we're going to settle for. No more of this DVD nonsense. We also got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 on Blu-ray. Awesome. And finally, we got The Nightmare Before Christmas. All-time classic. The GOAT. Love it. And we got
so still finding pretty decent stuff out there that you would actually want to watch.
Amazing. Backs to the discs on all these movies were fine, by the way. The only one that's a little messed up is Toy Story 4. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, man, this company just folded up and said, fuck it.
Movie, so you never know what they're going to do with their movies. Either way, the next stop in this journey, like, absolutely insane. I don't think we'll ever see something like this again. You're not even going to believe it. You'll see. You'll see. We moved on to another.
All right, so how about that? That's a good break-off point. And being that's like a 10-minute video, we're probably at 4.5, 5 minutes right there. So we'll come back to that on another day, and we'll revisit urban exploring for red boxes. But I just thought that was interesting that those things still were just kind of abandoned, and the whole thing, Bob, about they're all functional. And like you said, and my brain went to the same place. Who's calling this money? There's some bank account or something that has to be attached to that for Visa to be still like acknowledging that or something. So that was kind of weird. Well, speaking of kind of weird, let me turn that off and let's talk about another weird guy, Perry Caravello.
Shut the fuck up.
You're weird, dude. Let me go over to Perry Caravello Live and let's check it out. I'm going Twitter X right now. I'm going to borrow the camera outside of apartment 102. I'm going to make my way over there, and we're going to have a little fun in the afternoon with all my Perry fans in here, getting ready for tonight with a little Perry talk. Perry talking in the middle of the day on a Thursday right here on BF Live The Vibe. Getting psyched up for the evening festivities. Us guys, Bobby Nick, he's going to have like afternoon chill and fun stuff going on. And he'll be doing later on shows. He'll be doing No Filter with Andrew and Friends at 7 o'clock. At 80:45, you can hang out with me. And then Perry Caravello will be on live tonight. So there's going to be lots of fun. So let's have a little preview right here. Let's get into a little Perry talk of some of the fun stuff going on over there. Well, Perry talk here from in the vibe. All right, here's Dio. Dio Brando is a fantastic creator. He gets many of his media shares in over there. And this is a media share from Dio Brando called Another Scene from Cookie and Willie. Cookie is Perry's father's nickname from when he was in with the Navy with his boyfriend, Wilford Brimley. Cookie and Willie is a sitcom based off of Cookie's time on the ship with Wilford Brimley. Let's watch on Perry Talk from Dio Brando Productions.
Dio Brando has me on
Cookie!
Good.
This is the 5th time this week! Sorry, Bobby. It's just that Perry gets so excited when he sees many likes.
Cookie!
This is the 5th time this week! Sorry, Bobby. It's just that Perry gets so excited when he sees many likes.
Perry was Cookie's monkey when he was back in the Navy. He got spunked on here on Perry Talk on the Vibe. If you were watching, I think it was just yesterday, they did one more delivery, kind of a recalling of the 5th anniversary of Perry Caravella Live, this iteration of it. And they had lots of fun food deliveries. They had filet of fish and a stack of chili showed up, and he poured some chili out for our homies that are no longer with us. You could check that out probably on one more delivery right there on that Perry Caravella Live that happened. This is Hard Truths from a Hot Babe. This is another media share from the most recent, one of the most recent Perry Caravella Lives. Let's watch this on Perry Talk right here on the Vibe.
Perry, so I see that your girlfriend Randy broke up with you.
Girlfriend Randy.
I'm sure he broke up with you because of all of these horrible things about yourself. I mean, come on. Who has a disgusting, filthy home? You probably took one look at your tiny little cock and realized what he was dating, and that's why he broke up with you.
Probably.
You don't get to be with me. You can look at me though. Wouldn't you want to be the one that dumped Randy? Your one friend
That dumped Randy.
That really hot guy. He's so much better looking.
Tony!
And I know you fucking hate it when people say that.
Tony!
You know it's true.
Jehovah's Eyewitness breaking news.
What the fuck?
You're both a couple of weirdos.
Jehovah's Eyewitness breaking news. That's my news source, Bobby Nick.
Disgusting.
Jehovah's Eyewitness. Jehovah's Eyewitness breaking news. Hard Truths from a Hot Babe, Terry Wilson right there. All right, this was the official, the real Ronald McDonald restraining order when he was so pissed off a couple years ago that he actually filed a legit restraining order against Perry Caravello. It says he's Italian, and it's Ronald McDonald. It's against McDonald the Clown, and they're all mentioned on there. But there you go. He actually filed a paper. That is the actual paper that he filed. Let's see. Oh, the contract credent. This one is entitled right here on Perry Caravella Live Talk. You got to tune in to PCL later on tonight. But until you do, let's watch this. The contract credent on Perry Talk on my show, The Vibe.
So you can stop with your Fred Sanford routine
Elizabeth.
and all that other nonsense.
Elizabeth, every week. That's why I would never do this, Bobby Nick, because if I'm actually dying, I want somebody to believe it. But Perry does. He gives no fucks, and he's doing his Fred Sanford.
I'm going to die, you bitch! You're killing me, motherfucker!
Every show we get a whole yes, we know you've had neck surgeries. We know.
I'm done with that negative shit!
He did. Perry put Italian as his race. He did. Race Italian. I'm Italian.
Oh, if you die, please do it right now and right here, because that would be good numbers for us.
Oh, fuck you.
Don't give me the finger again.
Tom, speaking of that contract,
he always trying to get the most pity, Bobby Nick. And and then when Tom doesn't pity him, he goes, "Oh, he could die on air." He just can't stand that his whole pity thing don't work. It's fun. It's
to take
fucking
that
hilarious.
contract on and have my lawyers go to town on it. We'll get Perry to remove his tattoo, and thank you for the chance when my lawyers get done with it.
Right, FJM. Can you imagine? He says, "Can you imagine me grab my chest every week?" Yeah, your wife would stop believing you after a while, and then when you really are dying or something, she would never believe you.
I defeated Disney, and money means nothing to me.
You're not touching my body on any day, bitch.
Hey.
I mean, I do have a signed contract where you agreed.
I don't give a fuck what you have.
It's coming off.
You're not touching my motherfucking body. You fucking
Your body, our
I'm
choice.
gonna be in the motherfucking cell next fucking winter. You
He
fucking
always,
whore.
he always thinks that's always his immediate knee-jerk response is that you're not going to, and because I'll be in the snow, you're not going to be doing anything to me.
Whether you do or don't has nothing to do with it. The contract was from several years ago.
I don't fucking care what year the goddamn contract was written.
Well, obviously you don't, Gina. If you're offering your attorneys, I'm hoping it doesn't come to that. Like I said earlier, I think Perry.
But Gina, he said, "Look, Widow Killer says, big surprise. He doesn't want women touching his body, and he says he's only happy gay."
Shut the fuck up.
Sounds legit gay to me.
Remove it. Don't sit down, Perry. Sit down, or they're adding an hour. Get back here right now.
The chili, and he does the nervous defiantness. He does the stupid gay thing where he whips his glasses off and takes his hat off, and he's got to get up and walk away with his chili, defiant walking with the chili from the stream.
Lazy piece of shit.
You raging piece of shit, fat.
Fuck you.
Fat and late. Oh, there goes the chili. Oh.
Welcome to an extra hour of PCL. Oh, now you get back. You get back here right now. Disgusting pig of a man.
Sorry, back.
He brings 3 of them back.
This is your 5th anniversary.
Yes.
Show that you're not a complete lump of shit, and you will be removing that tattoo.
God, fucking touching my motherfucking body! Fuck you! Fuck off! Catch my mother!
Oh, there you go. See?
There you go! Goddamn tattoo!
He thinks that running away with the chili that he brought back is being defiant. He's pouring it down the drain. Uh-oh. Red Fugly's going to get into his disposal now.
Motherfucking body down.
Sit down. Sit down right now. Right now. I don't want to hear another. I don't want to hear another word out of you. Sit down. You so tight. I'll be here all night with you. Okay.
Fake ass Fred Sanford. The contract creed. Yeah. Now here's a classic one. Perry's first McDonald's order ever. So this probably goes back to 5 years ago. The first Perry Caravello Live ever. And yes, that's why they had like kind of that short stream of what happened the other night for the 5th anniversary, because he got multiple McDonald's deliveries, multiple chili deliveries. You can check that out as a separate thing, or just watch this right here on the Vibe. Check this out.
Somebody brought me some McDonald's. Whoever it was, thank you very much.
He ain't saying that no more, Bob. He's not getting stop sending me that shit. But this is when he was I can't believe this guy was ever hungry looking at this torso, number one. But Tom B talks about how he was so much hungrier back in the day that he would have put any chili or any food he got in the fridge. That's where he buzzed. But now he's a spool fat boy. Look at him.
Thank you. That's awesome. I'm honored. I got a fish sandwich.
Look how happy he is to get a filet-o-fish.
It says filet-o-fish.
Oh, how times have
Thank
changed.
you very much.
He looked so thin back then, doesn't he?
Have a bite.
And he's got those he says there's copper gloves, or they're for my circulation, for my surgeries. He's a growing boy. Let him eat and indulge. I know.
It's a nice treat. I don't eat McDonald's.
If you watch him, you know that he calls himself very often, frequently, we call him a fitness influencer. He says he only eats like good, pure food. No, we make him eat this junk.
Sounds like I used to. Yeah. It's a nice treat. Thank you.
Look at this. Very agreeable, enjoying.
That was a good fillet of fish.
Grateful for a filet-o-fish. How? Those are his jerk-off gloves. Yeah, those are his copper fit 3-hour session jerk-off gloves right there, Widow Killer says. And look, so that's what we're going to get tonight, guys. So he has all this food in here. Look, there it is, the George Foreman. It's Cooking with Perry is going to go down tonight. 4 Pacific, that's 5, 6, 7 for you, Tom, and everybody on the East Coast. 7 o'clock tonight. There you go. So they'll be running together later on tonight. Cooking with Perry, if you want to see that stuff. Now, I'm not a Patreon member, I will confess, but I will boast about being a credenza member for PCL on the YouTube side. But if you're a Patreon member, you can get these voicemails because what we have learned is that dealing with Perry Caravello is a 24/7 job for Tom B. So this is one of the many voicemails that he has to kind of take from Perry before, during, or after a show. This one is voicemail from Perry, classic car, on here on Perry Talk.
You know nothing about car maintenance. I own a classic car.
Classic. Yeah, Bob, it's like a Corvette or a Trans Am. The classic 92 Corolla.
The price to maintain my classic car. You don't like it? Tough shit. Got it? Good day. What is my last name?
What?
Caravello.
Spell it.
C-A-R is in car.
That's right. C-A-R. The car man. That's me.
Listen to this corny bastard.
When the car needs to be smogged, it's called maintenance.
Yeah, I know. Okay, you're caught up in this word maintenance, but my point is, Perry, it's like the money.
And they keep changing the smog standards in California, so every year he's got to invest even more money in it to get it smogged.
You would spend to do this would just be better spent somewhere else, okay? Like a new down payment or something like that.
Asshole! This car is maintained brand fucking new. It might be a 26-year-old vehicle, yes.
Car. C as in cock, A as in anal, R as in Randy.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what you meant.
But I keep it in great shape and in
Widow
good
Killer said.
order. We're done. We're fucking done.
Oh, there's the gay banshee voice.
I'm getting your goddamn car fixed. Paid in cash. We are fucking done. You understand me?
When has that voice ever worked? That is the gayest banshee voice ever you can hear if you're a Patreon member. Bob, I can only imagine, bro. That wasn't even doing the show, bro. This is like after the show kind of stuff.
Right. So he's always like this.
Yes, he's always like this. Tom does 5, 6, 7, 8 hour shows with him and still has to take calls like this. It's a 24/7 job, and you can hear stuff like that if you're a Patreon member. Here's another classic. Oh, there's the nacho hat. Is this the nacho hat mishap? Because Widow Killer, was it Widow Killer that said on Discord they were going to have a picture of the hat that he was going to wear tonight? Let me go over there first, and then we'll run this nacho clip that they have. Just having fun talking about stuff that we love here on BF Live The Vibe. We love Perry, and we love talking about it together. So that's what we're doing. We're doing Perry Talk. Sexy Sax Man. Where is that you said again? Is it on PCL? Let me see. I'm on the official site. Well, I'm on the, where did he say that was? That's how he made his mommy give him everything he wanted with the banshee screaming, right? And that's why Widow Killer, he hates it so much when Tom B just dismisses it and disregards it. It's like the kid that gets on the floor and stamps their feet and all. That's what he does, but he's doing the adult version of it. Mai is looking right there. All right, let's continue on here what I have on Twitter X. I'm not finding that thing on. Let's find this nacho thing they have right here. This is called Nacho Hat Mishap. Is this the one where they had him fill the brim with the nachos and the cheese and he had to keep it on his head? Let's see. On Perry Talk right here on the Vibe. He's sitting in them. Look, he did. This is exactly it. I remember this one. He had to sit there and have the nacho cheese and the hat, and he couldn't spill it. And I think he had to eat the nachos out of the hat.
Way too heavy.
So
It's not
get
gonna
it
go
on
on
your
my
hand and
head.
hold it there.
Way too heavy.
Slowly let it out.
I know.
Slowly let it
Fell
out.
behind me.
Leave it alone.
It fell behind
It
me.
didn't fall behind you. I'm looking right at
It
it.
sure the hell did.
There it is. It's going down his back. Yeah. I remember
Leave
this
it alone.
one.
Leave it alone.
Now it's falling in front of in my
That's
lap.
not your day, Perry.
Nacho
This
Day.
is
Pizza Hut.
clean now. Right now.
You can throw that
I remember
away.
pizza in the
We gotta
pockets,
we
too.
gotta do it again, but just don't do as much of this time.
I'm not doing a goddamn thing again in this goddamn hair. I'm done. I'm done. You're a son of a bitch.
Not your mama.
Got it?
No, I don't got it, Perry. You can throw that. No, I don't got it.
There you have it. It's going to be cooking with Perry tonight. We have that. We got that from earlier. Nacho Day. It was definitely Nacho Day. Remember the Pizza Hut, Nacho Mama. There you go. All right. So what else we have left here on here, and then we'll have fun wrapping up. What is this? Not a snowboarder. Dio Brando Productions. Look at this. Oh, it's the new Christmas book coming out. Perry's new Christmas book for the holidays coming out called Not a Snowboarder, spelled Caravel, 1LO, just to piss off Perry Caravello. Dio Brando knows exactly what he's doing. The 1L in Caravello. I think he's supposed to be Pancho Villa in that one, says Widow Killer. All right, that's what we got out of that one. All right, so that we're going to have to tune in tonight, 4 Pacific, 5, 6, 7 o'clock for our East Coast people. That's Perry Talk. And let's round out this Perry Talk segment the way we do here on BF Live The Vibe with these original tracks that can only be heard because they were produced by the one and only Chris Popke. So they're exclusive to BF Live The Vibe. And Perry says it's not allowed. Oop. Little music to go along with the nachos.
Not allowed. Not allowed. Not allowed. They'll never be allowed in my home. Ever, 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 ever allowed in that door or that door.
I appreciate that, buddy.
You're not allowed here on New Year's Eve. You can kiss my motherfucking ass. You fucking understand me? You're not fucking allowed here ever again. You son of a bitch. You motherfucker. You son of a bitch. You motherfucker. You're not allowed here again. Fuck you.
Thank you for subscribing.
That's one of the many screams you'll hear out of Perry. And tonight you'll likely, more than once, hear the Perry of Death. And you heard him talk about it in that exclusive phone call right there with Tom B on the Patreon, man. He dumped so much money into that old car, Bobby Nick. It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's from like 1992. He could have bought many cars many times over again, but Perry loves driving in Perry's car. He loves it. He doesn't care. He don't care how much it costs, that he could buy a new one. He loves his car. Let Perry tell you about it.
I love my car. It's too valuable to me, and it's in way too good of condition to me, and I will never get rid of it. You see? My car. I love my car, and I take good care of my car. It's still in good shape. The seats aren't torn. My car.
Andrew's dancing.
When the plastic
Andrew's driving that car doing it
cracking, then it's time to replace that. Or get a whole new vehicle. Good day.
Good day, Perry. My says he screams more than my little nephew. Haha, that's funny. You know, I was that kind of parent. We were that on the occasion that our daughters try to go there, we would just mock them when they would do like the laying on the floor thing. We would just do like mock, just kick and scream and all that stuff. So I'd be curious if he ever doing that screaming or anything, if they ever get in that fit, show him Perry, because it'll probably stop a kid in their tracks. Be like, what's wrong with this freaking dude? He's a grown man and he shouldn't be doing this. Well, that's kind of stuff we talk about, the fun stuff we talk about right here on our afternoon Perry Talk. That's what
Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
I'm having a pretty fantastic day on BF Live the Vibe. Matt says, good idea. I will try that with my nephew sometime. Yeah, I'll be fascinated to see how that would happen, because that whole matching of that energy, he'd probably like freaking out. You got to let us know how that goes, Maya. And thank you for everybody for being here today on this great Thursday. We must be having fun because time's flying. We got about 15, 16 minutes to go before we get to the top of the hour, and we tell you where the fun is heading after this, because we'll see if there's an afternoon chill with Bobby and Wendy. We know there's going to be a No Filter with Andrew and Friends, and we'll all be doing stuff later on. Perry emojis and Andrew emojis with the gay flag in the middle, with Matt checking in right there for our friend Andrew the Giant. Awesome. You guys are awesome, and this is a fun day I'm having on BF Live the Vibe. All right. Did I get everything? I think I got everything. What's up, buddy? Having fun, Andrew?
Always.
Thank you, buddy. That's good, man. I'm glad I know that you make everybody's day brighter. So it's nice to hear that you have fun doing this stuff too. I appreciate it, buddy. All right. Well, what else do I have written down on my little magic sheet over here for the last 15 minutes we can hang out and do? That Redbox story was kind of fun to do. We'll get back to that Redbox story in a couple days or so.
Yeah. Hey, BF, you know what? I sent us a picture.
What you got?
Of some trees outside my house.
Okay.
Tree, I think. Right. To the group chat.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, for those of you who are not feeling cold enough, or if you want to feel grateful that you don't have Bobby Nick's weather yet, Bobby Nick's giving us the weather from out there, out Calgary, Alberta, right over. There it is, snowed on the trees, Bob. So that's what you're seeing, huh?
Yep.
It's the Bobby Nick weather report. So that's just not too far outside your door, huh?
Yep.
Wow,
great.
buddy. So like you seem like really, like, I figure for being a Canadian, you'd be kind of blasé about it, but you're like really kind of seem affected that, you know, it's kind of here. Like the snow is here.
Yeah, I mean, you get used to it. I mean, when you're a kid, it's awesome.
Yeah,
you know?
Right.
But then
sure.
When you're trying to adult,
yep,
and stuff like that, it just becomes a pain in the ass, right?
Well, that's what and that's my biggest thing, Bobby Nick, is that I can figure out how to get through the winter as far as the temperatures go, but I'm not in favor of any season that dumps a physical thing in front of me, a barrier that I have to remove out of my way in order to exist. That's the biggest problem I have with winter, Bob.
You do get used to it after it's.
I imagine you do, but you definitely seem like you're having a hard time with this first one, and then after a while, you'll just go back to accepting that it's not summer anymore, and you're in Canada, right?
yeah, exactly.
And so
by the time Christmas comes around, it's like,
You know,
Oh,
like,
cool. You know, we got snow on the ground. and everything.
but it all fits and everything. But tell me about, because I believe Two Joints is involved in this a little bit from what I can tell, just watching him when he hangs out with you guys on No Filter, and that obviously snow removal is a big need and an occupation up there, right?
Yeah.
A constant need and occupation. 100%. So I imagine.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's like usually your first job when you're a kid, you know? You go around with a shovel door to door after the first snowfall or any snowfall.
Yes.
And just ask, for a few bucks for doing the driveway.
That was my first job, man, and I love doing it, and I love doing it well, and having that money in my pocket, Bob, and just looking at a block of houses and seeing the potential in that, man, I love that as being a young entrepreneur the first time. Yes, as you call yourself. I felt like a businessman, Bob, when you get that, that satisfaction and all that. That's really good. But now I think you've alluded to this before. I've picked up clues in that a lot of people, you almost got to have like a regular relationship with a snow removal person or a company, right?
100%. If you're like me and a little bit disabled, not
exactly out there slinging shovels every couple days when it needs it, right?
You need a guy.
And so I've heard you talk about a guy. You have like somebody that you rely on for that, right?
I do. I have a neighbor. He came over today and he shoveled my walkway. So he's a good dude.
And so do you do it like you guys get you have him on a stipend or something? You give him a flat amount every month and he does it, or do you pay him for how does it work for most people?
For me with this guy, it depends. It depends what he wants. Sometimes he'll say, don't worry about it. I just did it because
wow, that's nice.
I was around. But other times he'll ask me for money and I'll give it to him.
Bob, I want that ass today. There you go. Yeah, so that's very interesting. So you're getting in that time of the year. Let's see what everybody's saying in the chat. Go back up in the chat a little bit. And
I don't have to deal with that much no more.
Yeah, right. Yeah, none at all, Andrew. I'll be back.
Perry put Italian as his race. All right, Bobby Nick just stepped out. He must have to talk to a snow shovel guy. Big surprise he doesn't want women. I went back up in the chat so I can catch up with it again. That fucking pissful diaper. Bring back Perry talk right there. I hope Perry bails out Rivet's daughter after he got arrested last night. Oh, that's a reference. I know Widow Killer is talking about Bob Levy. If you guys checked out Out of the Coffin last night, he was doing some of those wacky, I call it wacky because they act like idiots, those police arrest videos. And he had some very aggressive sisters who were very upset that they got caught outside of the Ulta beauty store and they didn't want to give up their bags or anything. So, yeah, and one of them was Rivet's daughter. So, Perry, you got to bail out your stepdaughter, son.
Shut the fuck up.
It's your stepdaughter. If you want that ass, you got to take on the whole family with it, Perry. You don't just get the booty. You don't just get Rivet without taking on the whole family. There you go. That's how he made his mommy give him stuff. We touched on that one. I think he's supposed to be Pancho Villa, but I went way back. Let's see. Who's in better shape, Perry or his car? They're both pretty beat up and on their kind of their advanced miles, aren't they? Widow
Perry
Killer.
Or his car.
Perry or his car, Andrew. What do you think? Who's the bigger wreck, Perry or his car?
Shut the fuck up.
That's a pretty good idea. I took my idea earlier about the nephew. Time for some BF on the go with Written Off. Oh, that's cool. Damn. You guys are awesome, man. That you take part in the festivities every day and you kind of watch me when you're co-streaming, you're doing your video games and stuff and make me part of your day. I'm touched and flattered by that. Thank you guys for letting me know that. That's how you enjoy the vibe. Andrew, you're getting lots of love from my buddy. Lots of pretty emojis.
Yes, I know.
All right, he only put half a sexy voice on right there. Glad you're having a good day, Mai. See, you make people happy just letting them know that you are happy, Andrew. It's about 10 minutes ago on this show. Just a Guest says, I shoveled snows, he says. Same. Now, I don't love shoveling stuff with skeins, especially when you get a couple decades behind you. You don't love the shoveling of the snow so much anymore. Bring the snow, baby, says Two Joints. And Scuff with Shane says, ha to the snow. Boy, all my hardy Canadian friends, other than Bobby Nick checking in, they're laughing off the snow, Andrew, literally. They're laughing off. Answer that phone, Andrew. Yeah, you're touched, all right. I'm touched. Yeah, I'm touched. Thank you in that other way. You know that. That's why we get along so well. It's a classic car, says Just a Guess. It's a 1992. I wonder if they do, around here, after a car gets to be 25 years old, you can get a historic plate, Andrew. Maybe Perry has to get a historic plate for that piece of shit. I wonder if California has an historic plate. That would be great if we made Perry get an historic plate. But we'll have to check in later on tonight on Perry Caravella Live to see if he made the trip down or if he's going to make it this weekend to get the next calendar, Andrew.
BF.
Yeah, bud.
Someone needs to super check because I won't be there and won't be able to.
Super chat.
Liv Morgan's real name.
Oh.
But because her real name is on it, but someone needs to super chat if he has the calendar with her on it.
That would be funny. Well, we got some great Perry Caravella Live chat family in here, guys. Maybe they would do that on behalf of you. Yeah, because that might be something, a fact that Perry might not know about it. Andrew does. That Andrew said that Liv Morgan, when she went by a different kind of name, she was in one of those early Hooters calendars. And some people said online that Perry saved all of his calendars and maybe that he still has it. And also, we'll have to check in tonight and see how all that went. Yes, Perry is cooking tonight, but the shows will blend, so hopefully we'll get into some conversation about if he's going to go this weekend and take that other hour and a half both ways trip and film getting his calendar, Andrew. Yeah, buddy?
I'm actually very interested in that right now.
All right. That's cool, Andrew. Very good. Yes. All right. Well, you got a show coming on later on tonight, Andrew, and it is 2:53. And Bobby Nick stepped out a little bit. But why don't we start pulling this train into the station? This has been a fun one today.
Friends, everybody.
Oh, wait, I didn't even get you on the one shot. Yeah, so tonight I'm going to remind everybody that this is just the beginning of today's fun, for Thursday's fun. Thank you for joining BF Live The Vibe, those of you who are into positive vibes and having fun in the midday. But we're going to keep going having fun. Hopefully Bobby Nick will be back in time. If he's not, we'll try to do his credit or his plugs the best we can. But right now I'm going to turn it over to this sexy man, Andrew the Giant. He's going to tell you, because it's Thursday, and Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are no filter days. Andrew, give your last plugs and tell the people where they can find you later. You can't even wait for me to stop. Go ahead, buddy.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
So, me, Bobby Nick, Scott, hopefully. I hope Scott's there because I missed that son of a bitch in his laughter.
He has an infectious laugh, and he gets so much out of these shows. He sees so many things going on that amuse him that he brings to us and he brings to the shows. So check out No Filter with Andrew and Friends, no matter who shows up later on tonight, 7 o'clock East. What else you got, Andrew?
Legitimately, I get kind of, I still enjoy doing these shows, but it's like,
it's different. It's different when you don't have one of your bros. But yeah, so hopefully, like Bobby Nick said, he did check in for an hour the last time you did No Filter with Andrew and Friends. So tune in at 7 p.m. East tonight, where you can see Andrew, probably Scott for a little bit, and Bobby Nick, and you hear Stormy in the background doing her producing thing. If you want to hang out at 7 o'clock East tonight, that's where Andrew will be. If he's not doing one of his, he's not going to be doing no live racing games on Andrew the Giant 96 anymore. So look for Andrew tonight on No Filter with Andrew and Friends, 7 o'clock East on No Filter Andrew. Say that again.
For the time being, at least.
For the time being, at least. That's right. Andrew will get back to it soon. But for right now, catch him at 7 o'clock East tonight on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. And one more time for our friend Scott Fitzpatrick. I love going in Scott's hole, but I won't go in Scott's hole unless Scott is here. But I will tell you how you can find your way to Scott's hole. If you want to wait for that segment, but you want to watch these fun locales that Scott involves himself with. He makes great compilation videos. Sometimes he does live premieres of them. Check them out on Propmaster 69 for his older stuff, but the Angry Iguana is where all of the locale stuff goes down. That's Scott Fitzpatrick's friend, Angry Iguana 112, and Scott's page is Propmaster 69. Thank you, Scott Fitzpatrick, for the days that you can be here. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do this any justice. Bobby Nick's not back right now, so I'm going to try to do his plugs, Andrew. Matter of fact, why don't you try to do some of his plugs?
I don't know if he's going to be back in time, but
okay.
It's going to be afternoon chill and late night with Bobby Nick.
That's right. A lot of times what happens on a typical after a BF Live The Vibe is he does something called the afternoon chill. So if Wendy Pack is available, look for Bobby, Nick, and Wendy to be doing an afternoon chill immediately following BF Live The Vibe. And then coming up later tonight, 7 o'clock East, they'll do No Filter with Andrew and Friends. And after you're done that, will you keep me in mind, folks? Because I'm going to be hanging out with you later on Thursday night at 8:45 East. Come by 100 Proof Podcasting channel. That's where we do replayables, where we watch fun videos. We're going to drink, we're going to smoke, we're going to laugh, we're going to joke, we're going to spin the wheel, and you guys are going to get us into all kind of fun trouble at 8:45 East tonight on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel with Chris Abels and Sean and the chat family. And then after the first half hour, when we're doing on YouTube and on Rumble, we go Rumble exclusive so we can have a little music party and play some music line that I line up for you based on the clues that we got in the fun videos from the YouTube show. How dare you end the show on time, says FJM. Well, sometimes, people, I got Bobby Nick backstage and all, and I don't want to go too far past because we got other stuff to get onto. I'll see you later on, FJM. I know you'll be hanging in the Replayables chat with us later on tonight, but this was a lot of fun on a Thursday afternoon. I hope we made your Thursday a little better than it would have been otherwise. A little better, Andrew. Have a great rest of your day no matter what you do, folks. We know we're going to see you later, so we don't really say goodbye because we're going to see you later on in the Bobby Nick shows and on Replayables. We better see you later. What do we say around here, Andrew?
It's bye for now, folks.
Bye for now, and we'll see you the next time we see you tomorrow on BF Live The Vibe, y'all. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. Peace and love, everybody. Love you all.
To get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family.